came back to the town, they can't really play me, can't even tame me. No to remember me slim, all I remember is that all of these niggas was shady. Grew with the money from baby, she never met me, she already calling me baby. Can't be a saint, I got a move like Frank, like I pushing Dake in the 80s. Since I came back to the town, they can't really play me, can't even tame me. No to remember me slim, all I remember is that all of these niggas was shady. Grew with the money from baby, she never met me, she already calling me baby. Can't be a saint, I got a move like Frank, like I pushing Dake in the 80s. I think I'm the life of the party, Casamigos and shots of Bacardi. You can get twisted like a Molly, I'm fucked in a Molly if you wanna leave like you froggy. Got you a bag and they saucy, fumbling bags, now you over here tryna fault me. Got on my job, I ain't hanging with Tommies, you know I love me a mixture of mommy. Landed in London, now I'm getting 8. Can't take advances, I need me some steak. Can't write a verse if it ain't for 8. So many folks, they gon' think that I'm Drake. Make a Billy, now I play with the stakes. Bought a plane just to throw off the snakes. All this green, I'ma need me a rake. It's to the top, it's whatever it takes. All this product, they gon' think that I'm trucking. They think that I'm trucking, they think that I'm trucking. 100 milli, man, I bet I still up it. I bet I still up it, I bet I still up it. She said she love me, she know I be dumping. She know I be dumping, she know I be dumping. She wanna rock with me, I'm all on her stomach. I'm all on her stomach, I'm all on her stomach. I can't get distracted by treaches, cause they come in a dime and a dozen. Groupie hoes, they complaining and fussing, cause I can't rock with them in public, with them in public. Know that I'm all on the rape, now she wanna mate, but I'ma just eat on her face. Getting the money's a race, so I'm on a chase, and I cannot make no mistakes. They came back to the town, they can't really play me, can't even tame me. Know to remember me slim, all I remember is that all of these niggas was shady. Grew with the money from baby, she never met me, she already calling me baby. Can't be a saint, I got a move like Frank, like I pushing Dake in the 80s. Since I came back to the town, they can't really play me, can't even tame me. Know to remember me slim, all I remember is that all of these niggas was shady. Grew with the money from baby, she never met me, she already calling me baby. Can't be a saint, I got a move like Frank, like I pushing Dake in the 80s. Yeah. She know me as king, but today I told her she'll see me as son of a god. Bow down, it'll give me your eyes. I come before you, but not as a mirage. To be the answer to all of your prayers. Get it now instead of waiting on later. Need a man that isn't stricken by greed. I'm only stricken when you get on your knees. Girl, don't pray for me, you can pray to me. It's blasphemous if you don't believe, cause I bear the fruit, but not off the tree. But I bear the fruit to show you you're free. Don't pray for me. All the things you wanna say for me, you can say to me. Activate my inner savior. Can't watch you act on your inner nature. I can't watch you slide down that pole. Watch new niggas take you home. I'm here to save your soul and purify you with that roll. I can't just sit back and just watch you. You got a heavy burden, I'ma spot you. You feeling sick, I'll be a doctor. I want you to love me. I want you to love me like a God that you ain't never seen. I wanna be to heaven you ain't never been. I wanna purge 11 that's been meddling. Life's a trip, keep you pedaling. Let my love just settle in. I write you letters in cursive. Just let me be the one you worship. Yeah, worship. You can pray to me, you can worship. Worship, worship. You can pray to me, you can worship. Worship, worship. You can pray to me, you can pray to me, you can pray to me, you can worship. You can worship me. You can worship me. Hey, pray to me, you can worship. Pray to me, you can worship. Hey, pray to me, you can worship. Worship, worship. Hey. Yeah.
What up, what up, what up, chat? What up, what up? It's your boy. Hit the like button if you guys are just coming in the room. What's up, what's up? Hit the like button. Salute to everybody in the building. Salute to Travel Lover. Salute Kalei God. What up, chat? What's up? It's your boy reporting live out of Pattaya, Thailand. Getting ready for our departure back to Medellin, Colombia. What's new? If you guys are coming in, hit the like button on the way in. It helps the live stream, helps me stay live. If you support the movement, make sure that you guys make it known by joining the Discord. Link is in the description, or you can just go to thehomieshub.com and scroll down on the first page, hit the Discord button. Make your support known by sending a cash out to $HomiesHub. Help support growing the ecosystem, the platform, and everything like that. And you can join as a member as well We got like 3 new memberships over these past couple days. So memberships, you can get just Discord access for $10 a month, or you can get access to the entire ecosystem, every app, Discord, behind the scenes content, priority as it comes to our events that we're throwing by paying the $15 a month. I think the $15 a month is a steal. It's even more of a steal if you just pay for the whole year. You pay that $100 one time, and you get unlimited perks and access. So make sure you guys join in and tap in. All right. Hold on. Let's get those Tic Tacs out. Anyways, man, what's up, chat? What's new? I've been doing a whole lot of pondering as to where I'm going to be traveling for the rest of 2026. As you guys know, we're going to do Colombia. That's a must. A lot of unfinished business, a lot of beautiful women I still need to see. All right. A lot of content I still need to shoot. I'm taking my business more serious this year. I feel like the conversation, or like the underarching conversation, as it pertains to the travel space, is money. I feel like that's really everybody's problem to some degree. Because people want to get their views up and everything because of money. Obviously, money is the most important thing. It keeps us traveling, especially as travelers. And I've been saying this: money is going to be the most important thing every single time. So, yeah, I've been trying to just get my business right. So there's a lot of things I'm going to be talking about as it pertains to like business and travel. Some of the places I have on my radar to go to, I think that I haven't been to already, I think is probably Brazil is number one on that list. I think we got to start focusing on going to Brazil. You know what I'm saying? What up, chat? Talk to me. What's up? Says soon we will have the original Mosa in Medellin that we came to love because he told us so much about all the great Chica stories. I have a lot of stories for y'all in Thailand. I mean, if you guys like the Chica stories in Medellin, I think the stories in Thailand are just as lit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a lot of crazy stories about the Thai Keishas out here, man. As you guys know, I've been in Pattaya now. Pattaya is I've never been to the Sioux, so I can't call it the Sioux. But I know the Sioux, it's like synonymous with sewer. I feel like Pattaya is almost like that. Like, everything you gonna like inside of Pattaya, you're gonna know somebody that already done had it before you. You know what I'm saying? So, especially if she's popular and if she appears on a couple people's pages, and like you pretty much see all the same girls when you're here in Pattaya. Like, you stay here for long enough, you're gonna see the same chicks, you're gonna meet the same chicks, you're gonna be like an Eskimo bro with somebody. So it kind of just is what it is. But I think I got pretty comfortable here in Pattaya. I think I get comfortable anywhere I go, but I know Medi is going to be really hard to not get comfortable because I'm too comfortable in Medi, right? I got a routine. I could disappear from the park for weeks and just be going around the city, going to low-key spots, having shorties meet up with me. Like, so really when I'm in Medi, I got to snap into work mode. That's really what it has to be in Medi. So when I get back to Medi, it's just getting a nice-ass crib with a nice view, good workspace, some good Wi-Fi, and just going crazy with the content, trying to give you guys a couple live streams a week, have a guest on the live stream at least once a week or once every 2 weeks. Some baddie chick from Medi that you ain't know and never seen before. If you guys didn't just see, I just did a monkey video. I've done a couple of these videos. I just haven't posted them. But I just went on Monkey like 2 days ago and was just sniping through, just, recording like my interactions. I had a pretty interesting one with a South Korean chick. She was just going off the rip. So that's a good video for y'all to go watch. Make sure you guys go check that out. Me rizzing up a girl from South Korea on the Monkey app. Is it live or is it a recording? I am live, Brody. I'm live. I don't really do pre-recordings. I should start doing some pre-recordings, but I'm live, bro. I said, I heard the Homies Hub meetup is a G event. Enjoy, boys. Um, okay, well, just ask the dudes that pull up what kind of event that is going to be. I mean, we're like literally bringing the baddest bitches in Medi to the party, like the baddest. I'm trying to have at least 20 chicks no one has even seen before, let alone, you know what I'm saying? Like no one's seen them before. Like they're not even on Tinder type of vibe. We're putting work into making sure the women at the party are bringing good energy and good vibes. Like I said before, it's going to be cameras all over the place. There's going to be obviously a time period cameras get turned off. So I just want to make an announcement. So tickets will be going back for sale. Tickets right now are at 120 for every day, and it's going to be 100 for just one day. Yeah, so you can come from the 27th to the 30th. We're obviously checking out on the 30th, so you know, or actually you might not check out on the 30th, but the major nights is going to be Friday into Saturday, Saturday into Sunday. So that Friday, as we setting up, we probably going to be barbecuing, chilling. You guys can mac, do content, shit like that. That night is going to be us going into a smooth transition into me actually turning 30. That morning is probably going to be a huge, even huger cookout. Later that night is going to be the party, the events, the live performances, all of that stuff. So I did run through, a couple things, and I do think we're going to put tickets back on sale. It's probably going to be the same thing where we're only selling like 10 tickets, just so that we don't have too many guys there. But you guys can come. It's going to be dope. Transportation is included in your ticket. It's going to be a pickup location, drop off location. It's going to be a time we do pickup, a time we do drop off. So if you're trying to leave earlier, you're going to have to call your own ride. And yeah, so we're going to basically have that. I'm trying to basically a couple things we're kind of thinking about doing or not doing, like chef, the massage people probably come through and film like massage by the pool and things like that. We're gonna have the DJ locked in. I'm probably gonna be alternating DJs. There's gonna be a live performance from me. I'm probably gonna perform my catalog during the party. Obviously, we're live streaming. We're gonna play games. There's a lot of fun things going on. So I am putting tickets back for sale actually right now. Now as it pertains to rooms, we tried to get another villa, but it's not going to be available. There's a villa like right next door, but it's not going to be available. So we're super limited on rooms. Like I said before, I'm giving the guys that are in the Discord as members and have been long-standing members and have already bought a ticket. They're getting priority over the rooms. But you guys just got to hope those guys don't book rooms if you're still planning on coming and staying. I think coming and staying is going to be a good bet. You know that you're going to be safe. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be, good vibes on the property 24/7. We're going to have a couple what's the word I'm looking for? A couple people that's going to be staffed. And when I say people, I'm really talking beautiful women that's going to be staffed on the property, just helping people out with things. You know what I'm saying? Towel, laundry, food. Kind of just helping you out as well. So there's a lot of good vibes. So come ready, man. Hit the like button too. Yeah, man. A lot of good Christian fun. So make sure that you guys pull up, okay? It's going to be dope. Now, do we have any videos that you guys want me to go over on stream as well? I do want to talk about whether you guys want me to go over anything before I kind of just start going off myself. But I'm gonna drop the link for you guys to get tickets. So I'm gonna just drop the link. If you guys did not get your tickets yet, you can. 120 ain't bad. It's really, you're getting 60 for, it's less than that. But let's say you only come Friday and Saturday, you're basically paying only 60 a day plus transportation, food, liquor is all included. So I think it's a good deal. To those of y'all that want to show up, I just dropped the link. so y'all could click in and rock out with me. He said, when was the last time you visited Soy 6? Tell us about your experience and thoughts about Soy 6. So, to be honest with you, bro, I don't really go to Soy 6, bro. I'm not really a Soy 6 guy, right? I feel like a lot of dudes go to Soy 6 and they get drawn into having to like buy lady drinks and all this weird shit. And I feel like when you're in Pattaya for long enough, you just gotta just, I don't want to say riz because it's like it's not really true rizzing, but you just gotta just find the girls that's gonna just fuck with you, bro. Like they like you for you. I had one girl, she was yelling at me the other morning outside a tunnel because I texted her some shit because she sent me shit that always make it seem like she about to beg for money, right? So I texted her some shit. I was like, yo, like you only just want money. Like, granted, she's never asked me for any money. I'm just gonna be honest, but I feel the energy coming. So I was like, yo, I'm like, yo, you just want money. Yo, this bitch saw me a couple days later. I mean, she's come over the crib a couple times, but she saw me at the club and we were both drunk. She's like, oh, you talk too much. She's like, when have I ever asked you for money? I know you don't give money. When have I ever asked you for money? Blah, blah, blah. She was just going off. She was like, I'm not here for money. When's the last time you gave me money? And I'm sitting there thinking, like, I really can't remember the last time I gave you money. Like, and she was like, yo, it's funny because these girls don't speak English, but when they ready to start snapping on you, they like they know what to say. They know how to say, and it's crazy because these are Thai girls, right? So where do Thai girls descend from? Like, do they descend from some Chinese dynasty? Like, you guys have to see this shit in real life. Like, I've been getting barked on by women that look like they could work in a Chinese restaurant anywhere in New York City. They're barking on me for just little fuckboy shit that I do sometimes, right? Like, tell her to meet me 40 minutes out the city and I'm not even there, right? Like, and there's reasons I do this. I'm not petty for no reason, but so I'm like, yo, you think it's only black women and like Latinas that's gonna snap on you? Like, no, bro. Like the Thai girls snap on you too, bro. I've been getting snapped on out here. I had a couple girls that's like, I can't wait till I see you. I'm gonna beat your ass. Like I had a lot of that shit. A lot of girls want to beat my ass, like, but it's really funny how like women want to beat your ass because you have boundaries. Like, so there's one chick, she's like my height. I get scared every time I see her. I'm like, yo, once she recognizes it's me, niggas gonna catch me fighting a Thai bitch out here in Pattaya. It's gonna look real bad. Like, I be having to whisper to homies sometimes, like, yo, bro, I'm just giving you a heads up. If this bitch see me, she might pop on me, bro. Yeah. I've gotten popped on a couple times this week. I ain't gonna lie. But I play it off though, right? Like they like swing on me, I grab them, I give them a hug, and I be like, bitch, you better fucking stop. You better fucking stop. We're in public. You better fucking stop. Yeah. That's Pattaya. It's good vibes though. It's good vibes. You feel me? It's all good vibes. Women like toxic men, man. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Once you know how to be the right level of toxic, bro, you're gonna walk through Pattaya like it's nothing, bro. You're gonna walk through Medi too, but Pattaya is just another level of just these women want a story more than they want money sometimes. So yeah. But man, I think I'm gonna look back at Pattaya and just go, man, I had some real thick ass Asians. Like I didn't even know they made Asians that thick. Like they got some Asians with a stupid wagon out here in Thailand. Like I'm like, yo, guys, this shit is. I think I might have had more like natural like bunda in Pattaya than I did in Medellin. Because I've met more girls that have like natural fat ass in Pattaya than I did in Medellin. I mean, I'm not comparing that to Cartagena. Cartagena bunda is on another level, but Medellin, a lot of that is like plastic surgery and BBLs. Thailand, there virtually really is no like surgery. I know they do like Botox and shit like that, and they get like lip fillers, but outside of that, they're not really like sculpting their bodies like that. So when a girl got the yams, she really got the yams for real. Like she really do got the yams. So I've been having a good time on here in Pattaya. I'm kind of sad that I gotta leave. You know, I'm kind of sad. Soy Six has the newest chicas in Pattaya, sometimes the hottest. I mean, I don't doubt that, but every time I come out here, I leave my AC remote in my room. Hold on, y'all. Every single time. Yeah, so I don't doubt Soy Six got the newest chicks, but like you gotta ask yourself, like, if you're living in Pattaya, do you want to have to spend a bag every time you talk to a new girl? Like, nah, bro. At some point, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna have to start just, hey, I'm not a customer. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can't always be that. You know what I mean? Like, if you got a little one-off, little like kind of situation where you like fuck it, but most of the time you gonna want the girls that keep coming back. I'm like, I feel like those girls on Soy Six, their whole thing is linked to making sure you spend money. So I just did a video on this. You guys should go watch that video too. I did the video on why travelers go broke, because they chasing women in these red light districts. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a way you can pursue women without spending all of your money. But a lot of that is going to have to do with how you look, how you talk, you know what I mean? Like how you make them feel, how good you put it down on her. Like it's going to be a lot of that. But if you're living inside a red light district or you're living close to one, the majority of the women that's going to have interest in you are gold digging. So you just have to know how to play the game back on them. Like I tell girls that they got to pay me. And that should make them laugh. Every country I go to, when I tell bitches that they got to pay me, they laugh their ass off. But I be having one or two of them that dead ass be thinking I'm serious. But that just changes the whole dynamic and makes it funny for them. Like, oh, okay, so like you out here, you really not trying to. I'm like, I'm really not. Even if I would, I still just be like, nah, I'm not. I'm not really on that. I'm chilling, and I kind of just, listen. If you've been out with me here in Pattaya, you see it. I have girls come to me, man. They buy me drinks. They come, they pull me up. They tell me to come to the table. They get, but like there's a trade-off to it. You feel me? Like the trade-off to you being the guy that she's not going to ask for something is that you're going to be entangled more in her emotions. And there's nothing worse than dealing with the emotions of a chick that works in a red light district. Like her emotions are never going to be justified ever. Because it's like, bitch, any day I can catch you with another nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, like, her feelings are never going to be justified. You're always going to be dealing with some version of crazy because none of them are sane. All of them are crazy in their own right. And they're always going to be saying some bullshit to you about how you don't want to spend no money. Truth be told, so, like, for me personally, I think even when I get back to Medellin, like, even though that's a really bad city to try to do this in, I'm really good off the hose, bro. Like I think I'm really just gonna go there for just girls that want to vibe. That's it. Like girls that want to vibe. Any girl that's gonna be, oh, you never give me no money, block. Can't do it. Shout out to JP Fitness. He comes in with the $9.99 GBP. He says, "What makes you choose Medellin over Cartagena?" Medi is just better to live in. I think there's more diversity when it comes to the women. The weather is obviously better. It's not like baking hot every second of the day. Medi is cheaper than Cartagena. You stay in Medi for long. Like people don't seem to understand this. Like in every avenue, just use your sixth sense to understand what I'm saying. Every avenue Medellin gets cheaper than Cartagena. The only problem and reason why y'all don't think Medellin can get cheaper than Cartagena is because you guys never leave the park. You never leave Poblado. You always go there, and you're basing the food there, the people you meet, the drinks you buy. You're basing your whole perspective of Medellin. You're basing it off of Parquilleras, Poblado, right? Even La Setenta can kind of get kind of expensive, but it definitely gets cheaper when you go to La Setenta, right? There's a lot of hidden gems in Medellin, and because Medellin is so huge, they can't price gouge you everywhere because there's too many other places to go. Versus Cartagena, there isn't that many places to go, so they can price gouge you because they know you're not going to go to the slums to go find what you're looking for, even though what you're looking for is in the slums. Cheaper beer, cheaper everything, cheaper crib. You know what I'm saying? They know you're not going to go there, so they price gouge you where they can. And the thing with Cartagena is, I think you're more subject to a random act of violence in Cartagena than you are in Medellin. And that's just my opinion. Like when you go to the hoods, I think you could go to the hoods a couple times in Medellin, you'll be okay. But I wouldn't walk through a hood in Cartagena. It says, but the quality of woman is nowhere close to Colombia. You know what? I could actually argue that, bro. I could argue after this weekend, especially after this month that I've been out here in Pattaya, I could argue that some of the chicks in Pattaya can compete with girls in Medellin. I definitely can argue that. Because I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, if I took this chick, because some of these chicks, like I was with a chick like 2 days ago, and like there's no way you're fucking Asian. Like you feel me? Like just looking at her and look at how stacked she is, and it's like, yo, like they build shorties. I should have caught. I should have caught a video and just like, you know what I'm saying, but I didn't. But I don't know. Maybe I told her to come back over so I can catch a video. Like she's OD stacked. Like if she was standing in the middle of Parquilleras and niggas would have saw her, niggas would be going up to her. So I'm like, I can give you a couple Thai chicks. They can stand in the middle of Parquilleras and they would get picked and chose. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe she won't get chose just walking around Medellin, but I know the thirsty ass American niggas that's just chasing Bunda and Medi, they gonna pick them. I got a couple chicks like that where they can just stand there and they're gonna get chose. And especially because some of them can speak a little bit of English, especially more English than a lot of like the Colombian chicks, they would get chose for sure. So hell yeah, I think some of the girls in Pattaya can compete with some of the girls inside of Colombia. But if you're just talking about the sheer number, of course not. Like it's not necessarily that Colombia has like, it's not like every girl you pick out the water is going to be the most beautiful woman ever. That's not how it is in Colombia. What it is that there's a baseline for what we find attractive. 7 and up, 7.5 and up. You're going, and then you have like the vast like majority of women are probably like a 5 and below, a 4 or a 3, especially as they get older, they start getting more like, you know, just not it. When you go to Colombia, you're going to meet more women that are around a 6 or a 7, but have good features like nice bunda, nice hair, good energy. You're going to see a lot more of those, and you're going to catch a 4 and a 5. Like everything's going to be foldable basically. And then you have more of a quantity of 8, 9s, and 10s. Like there's a like and see here's the part that's gonna fuck you up if you actually spend real time in Colombia. 8, 9, or 10 will be walking around regularly like she's not an 8, 9, or 10. She doesn't even believe she's an 8, 9, or 10. She probably believes she's a 5. But you bring her anywhere to the States, she's an automatic 10. And they be bad like that. And their men recognize they're bad like that. They go, oh, but they know in 5 minutes they're gonna see another one of those walking through. That girl might have been the baddest shit you've seen in your neighborhood all month. Like, and she's regularly walking through Medellin. And there's a lot of places, a lot of foreigners don't go in Medellin. Like, I don't go to Sabaneta. I was living in Sabaneta. I'm telling you, every day I'm sticking my head out the window, barking, roo, 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 like the bitches is bad, just regularly, like, just walking in the store, just pushing a stroller, like, yo, that bitch is bad. Like, god damn, she's just walking, no man, no nothing, just walking. You know what I'm saying? And she ain't never been to the park. Like, she's just, in my country, if a man is in cohabitation with a lady, but later he wants to break up, lady claims he made false promise of marriage to get her consent, man gets arrested. Such law exists over there. I don't think so. I know like the cohabitation law exists, but like the lady would have had to have like been living with you for like a long time. You really shouldn't have any girl living with you unless you have a like explicit agreement. Guys, smash the like button coming in, guys. We only have like 33 people in here. This is a low day right now. That's not mentally good to live in a red light district town. I want brothers to be able to get women for real after all we go through. Well, bro, to be honest with you, a lot of men are really just going to these countries to smash. They're not really like going there to find a wife. I know I'm not looking for a wife right now. Like, so for me, I have my own strategy as to how I do things. Like when I want to have fun, I know the chicks I'm gonna have fun with. And when I want to meet a real girl and take her serious, I don't take women that frequent these places. Like, there's women here that like they go to the club like 6 days a week and they're staying out all night. Some of them don't even drink. So I'm saying, like for me personally, I wouldn't take any of them serious. It's just for fun. It's for vibes. But if the hoes are way more fun. Like, they're way more fun. They're always way more fun to be around. Always way more fun. The energy's better. You know what I'm saying? And you can tell they just want a good vibe too. When you come out to some of these countries and you meet some of these women where like she's not like that, she's like responsible, hardworking, she's this, she's that. The likeliness she's going to be as fun as some of those other girls is not it. She's going to need you to prove to her that you're really serious about her and that you're willing to basically make significant strides to prove that you're willing to really be with her, because she's going to also be on the defense and she's going to think to herself, you're a foreigner, you have access to all these women, why do you want me? That's always going to be like no matter what level of man you are, women are going to shit test you every single time. No matter where in the chain you fall or where she falls, it doesn't make a difference. They're going to shit test you. So now you got to ask yourself, if on your 1 week vacation, do you even have the patience for that? Or if you're not even going to stay in the country, like Thailand, you legally can't stay in the country for more than 90 days unless you have a visa. How are you realistically going to form a real relationship with this girl unless you have a visa or like you have a means of staying? Or you take her to another country where now she has to leave family and friends to a country where you can stay and still get the benefit of living cheap. So that's the real reason why you see a lot of dudes messing with hoes, right? Because you get everything you want, you just don't get the like fact, you just don't get the benefit of the fact that she's not a hoe. Like, you know what I'm saying? But she will be a hoe. So you have to kind of just deal with that. I think you're more likely to have that ability to get a girlfriend in Medellin, but then you have to deal with how those women are mentally, right? Like, they're not trying to commit to no foreigner. Being faithful to a foreigner is a foreign concept. I said this in one of my videos already. So I think you could meet a faithful Thai chick, but now how much time are you going to spend in Thailand? You can't come and go the way you used to do it in the past. So a lot of niggas, I was saying this, a lot of niggas is not going to be able to keep their girl after leaving. especially where they met their girl at. They done met their girl on Tinder, Thai Friendly. They done met their girl walking street, Soy Six. They done met her off another YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? They was on the gram following a bunch of hoes and found another girl who's also a hoe. Like, because they're coming to Pattaya. How much of y'all niggas is flying into Thailand and y'all going to Chiang Mai? I'm not going to Chiang Mai. Now, for me, when I come back to Thailand, I probably spend a lot of time in Chiang Mai. But now you're gonna have to meet women, you know, on a whole new way. A whole, you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna need to actually have some game, right? Like you're gonna need to know how to, you know, say hi to a chick that don't speak English, force a conversation, force a joke, be friendly. You know what I mean? Like they'll take interest in that, you know, especially the ones that's curious. And you gotta just, you know, you gotta just show her out the gate, like, yo, I'm seriously pursuing you. I'm not chasing these other women, and just and you know, just give it time, man. Give it time. Some women are really looking for a man too, so they really want a man. You know, for me, that's what the Philippines was for me. Like I wanted like the regular shorties. So I was shooting my shot at regular shorties. I ended up bagging two regular shorties. I had one of them that I'm still talking to now. Um, she's a little older, but I bagged her coming out of work. Like I wasn't even like she's coming out of cleaning like the hotel. She's one of those what's it called? What's those women called that clean the hotel rooms? She does that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, I'm about to like that's how I shoot my shot. I shoot my shot at regular working women if I know I want something that's not gonna be for fun or you know, just to test myself. Like fuck it, let me just bag something regular. You know, I kind of like been doing that. Like I'll bag a server at a restaurant. You know what I mean? Like it's not hard. You just gotta be confident, but also like some of these chicks gotta give me energy too. Like I have to read the energy. If I'm talking to a chick and I already feel like she's trying to run away from the conversation, it could be two reasons. She's dead not feeling me, or she's just super nervous. But you still gotta shoot your shot regardless. Stay out of tourist spots and your cash goes triple as far. Yeah, man. Your like cash goes far in Medellin if you know what you're doing. That gets old after a while. Yup. I think you would be blown away by the Korean chicks that like brothers. They are the thickest in Asia and got a pretty clear skin. Are they thicker? I don't know. I listen. Careful by saying they're the thickest in Asia, bro. Because I done had some thick Johns. I done had some thick Johns, bro. I done had something thick out here in Thailand. I'm listen. Listen. I've had some thickness out here in Thailand, bro. Real thick. Real thick. Hold on, I'm about to pull it up on the screen. This. That's crazy. And that's not even the thickest. That's not even the thickest. You feel me? Like it gets bananas out here in Thailand, bro. A Colombian told me herself she doesn't think most Colombianos are worth being serious with. Yeah, yeah. I told y'all, nigga, I had a Colombian chick I was dating with serious intentions tell me that most Colombian girls just like to juggle niggas, like because they feel like they could get away with that, and because they bad, so they know they bad. Their whole culture is based on being the baddest bitch ever. That's how they're raised, right? Like girls in Thailand, they don't do that. Some of them will call themselves ugly. She goes, yeah, you know, I'm not pretty. I'm not pretty woman, and they're not like obsessed with trying to become prettier. Women inside of Colombia are obsessed with trying to become prettier. They're always doing work on themselves. They're always saving up for surgery. You know what I'm saying? Like they're always trying to improve themselves. So, like, what y'all hate about women the most is extremely prevalent inside of Colombian women. The only reason why we deal with it as men is because they look good. She said, why you not come to me? Why the fuck would I come to you? See me, I'm such a savage. I be saying crazy shit. That's why I be trying not to get screenshot. I be bugging on it. That law not about criminalizing cohabitation. Be if it's arrested if he has consensual, but later wants to break up. She claims she consented because of false promise of marriage, so he gets arrested. So if you don't do cohabit, but still man will get arrested if this law exists. That's a hard law to enforce in Colombia, bro. There really is no law that you can enforce. I've seen people get away with literally murdering somebody. Are guys using protection in Thailand and Colombia? I think in Pattaya, a lot of niggas are not using condoms because these girls are way too willing to not use a condom in Pattaya. I've noticed that. Like, just be careful. There's STDs that are not even common inside of the U.S. that's floating around here in Thailand. Um, yeah, I've met a lot of chicks that like the condom is definitely optional out here in Pattaya. I haven't met a lot of them like that in Colombia, but it's like that inside of Pattaya for sure. Like Bangkok too. I would say damn near the whole of Thailand. I would say the damn near the whole of Southeast Asia. Like that that condom is definitely like an option. it's definitely like, hey, if you don't want to put it on, you don't have to. Like they're not gonna enforce it. So you need to be on point, and you got to kill the mood almost as she trying to find a hole and trying to put it in for you. You're like, nah, no, you got to slow down. You pay me? You pay me if I come to your room? Like you talk about come to your room? Yo, what? The nerve. What's the best way to contact you for business inquiries? Send me an email at forthehomies96@gmail.com. And kind of just let me know what it's about. See, she laughing. I told her she paid me. She laughing. Like, bitch, I'm not about to come to your room. Colombian women ain't shit until they leave Colombia. I think they're some of the most entitled, especially women in Medellin. I've never met women more shallow than women in Medellin. I haven't. But that's why I'm saying, like, if you're gonna go to Medellin, like you're going for that. You're going for the shallow baddie that would, let you do whatever as long as she having fun and like the money flowing in or whatever. Um, like you're going for that. Like you're going for that kind of energy. So like what you're going for. Like you're going for the gold digger vibe. If you're going to Medellin trying to find a wife, find a girlfriend that you can be faithful to and have babies with, I think you're better off going to the coast or going to one of those small towns outside of Colombia as a nigga that speaks Spanish well and just like talking to women like that. I think you're way more likely to get yourself a girlfriend. But like I said, it's not like Thailand. Like a girl can commit her whole life to you before you meet the family. Inside of Colombia, you're gonna have to meet the family, meet the mom, meet the dad. Like you're gonna need to present yourself into the family because if she's not pressed for you to meet her family, she's not really taking you serious. You see what I'm saying? So like I wanna just paint the real for you guys so y'all don't come to these places thinking you about to just pick a wife off the street. It's not that, bro. The only way I could see you getting a wife and you don't have to commit to meeting the family and all this other shit is if she like migrated from another part of Colombia to where you're currently meeting her, right? She don't have a lot of family. But likeliness, if you meet a girl like that, she's selling box or she has a baby. So you're still kind of dealing with that to like some degree. It's not like and I'm gonna keep saying this, right? Shout out to Travel X Motivate. Me and him just did like an interview. We was kind of just talking about some of like the dynamics of this stuff and guys' expectations of things like that. I don't know when that interview is gonna come out. It's probably gonna be a minute, but I don't think guys from the U.S. are actually prepared for what it's going to take to have a girlfriend in these countries. I don't think you guys are like being realistic about like what it's going to take. You're going to have to commit a lot harder than you usually would because in the U.S. you can just meet a girl, you could pop it off with her, you could date for a couple months, and then you guys can ultimately decide that you guys want to be together, and you might end up doing all of this, and it's optional to meet the parents. The parents might not even be around. She might not have a real like relationship with her parents, right? At some point, you're going to want to meet someone if you're taking her serious. But when you start dating inside of like Colombia, it's not really that. You will have to meet the family right away, and there's going to be some kind of financial expectation for you to meet the family. When you think you could slide to Brazil? I think I'm going to be in Brazil after Colombia. I don't think I'm going to be there prior to, especially not now where it's like carnivals coming up. I just don't want to spend money like that. I would like to enjoy that country without carnival and the inflated prices of things like that. Um, you know, I haven't been to Brazil, but a lot of people are telling me like everything in Brazil is pretty much spaced out. You can't just go to like its version of Parqueiros or its version of Walking Street. You're gonna have to actually like go to a spot and do whatever. I'm gonna imagine most of you guys are meeting girls in Brazil off of Tinder anyway. So most of Manchester, UK got some thick women low key. I'm thinking about doing a Euro step pretty soon. I'm thinking about hold on guys, give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm thinking about going back to Europe. I did have a little yeah out there, but she moving funny, so it is what it is. But I'm probably gonna go through the UK, especially because y'all be saying shit like, "Oh, you can't bad women in like different countries." So I'm like, all right, well, I'm just gonna just prove y'all. It's not like I have to prove y'all wrong. I don't have shit to prove, but I'm like, I wanted to go back to the UK anyway. But when I go to the UK, I'm going for the UK baddies. I'm not going for no middies. Like it's got to be some UK something bad, something supermodel level. Paisa women are definitely very shallow, cool to kick it with and smash, but barely can hold a convo. Yeah, they're not really talking to you about shit besides like what you do for a living, where you're from, chasing chicks. I'm trying to remember like what most of the conversations consist of. Their daily struggles that like they're not holding a philosophical conversation. Now I've held some deep conversations with women from the coast, but like Paisa woman, like there's really only one use for them. So there's really only one use for them, and that's pretty much it. Outside of that, it's nothing. So yeah, if you just want the shallow bad bitch to look good on camera with, go back to Medi. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not gonna say they're just shallow, hollow people because they'll give you some amazing, you know what, for a fact, mad passion, mad desire in it. whole lot of poppy this. But outside of that, there's really nothing else to do with them. Like I can't imagine. Like they'll be on TikTok all day. And that's not to say Thai women are any different. Thai women probably do the same shit. Like they not. Let me tell you the story of a Thai girl right now. If you're dealing with any Thai girl that's from Soy 6, Walking Street, like this is what your life is gonna be. It's gonna be eat food, come home, fuck. She's gonna get drunk out her ass, and she's gonna sleep all day. All day. Gonna cuddle on you, kiss up on you. She's gonna sleep all day. She's gonna wake up, she's gonna call her friend. She's gonna be talking in Thai to her friend. She might call her daughter and put her daughter on screen, right? She's gonna sleep all day. She's gonna go home. She's gonna get dressed. She's gonna do whatever she needs to do, and she's then gonna basically go back outside. If you're not bringing her to your crib again, and you're not taking care of her, she's gonna go look for like that's the life of these chicks. Like they just drink, fuck, and like sleep all day. And when they're not doing any of that, they're feeling like manipulating some nigga into giving her money. Like that's what it is to be in Pattaya. That's what it is to be on like, you know, like the fast part of Bangkok. Bangkok is a lot more girls. This is my personal experience. I can't share for those of you guys that like might have been like, but I'm gonna just speak for me personally. Inside of Bangkok, I didn't have any transactional vibes with any Thai women. Everything was just organic. And I say that to say, like, when you go to Bangkok and you meet a lot of those chicks, they're going to default into playing the long game with you. I don't know for what reason per se. Maybe they just thought I was handsome. So it was always just, hey, we can go back to your room. I can come stay with you. I could do whatever. It was always like she's my girlfriend, even though we only met one time. Like that's how it was for me in Bangkok. Come clean the crib. One shorty fucking moved into my crib the first day we met each other. Like she came back later that day, had bags, putting shoes up, putting her toothpaste up, her hair shit. And I'm just looking at her like, okay, like I'm not mad. It's my first time with a Thai woman. I'm just like observing. But then when it was time for me to tell her to get the fuck out, oh my God. Like the anger is just like, yo, bro, you don't like. You are so entitled to being in my space, and we just met each other. That's what I imagine. Like, there's only two spectrums when you're in Southeast Asia. It's the girl that's extremely clingy and wants you to be her husband in 24 hours, or it's the girl that's like being super transactional. Like it's, you know what I mean? Like, and they just, but they always try to hide it and code it in, you know, either I like you or I like you, but I really need something, which just means that she really needs something. That's been my vibe out here. So, for those of you guys that be talking about, oh, I don't pay, I'm like, yo, bro, that's cool and all, but the emotional turmoil that you get put through when you're not paying, I don't know, man. I feel like in some instances you might have been better just throwing some bread. I've gotten into a lot of like I don't think I've ever had this many woman problems the way I have had in Thailand these last couple like months. Like, and they're not serious problems, but they're petty, like, you know, if this would have just been a quick little, you know, vibe, it probably wouldn't have turned into that. But because I had it on some like, yo, I'm not on that. I want a girl that fuck with me for me. You know, like the corny shit you say when you're not trying to give a girl no money. All right, nigga, go ahead and ask for that. Go ahead and try to get the GFE for real. I'm telling you, I'm telling you guys what you're gonna go through. Okay, you're gonna go through the girl that's gonna constantly be trying to manipulate you and push your boundaries, or you're gonna have the girl that's gonna do whatever the fuck you ask as long as you cutting her a stipend. It's really just gonna be that, and that's because at the end of the day, most of us are going after women that work and live in red light districts. even if she doesn't work in a red light district, if she lives around one, she still basically has the same mentality. Now, I can't speak for all girls. I did have one shorty I was with when I first came to Pattaya that I personally fucked that up myself because I'm a dog. But she was, I guess she made good money. She would, every time we go out to 808, she cop a bottle, she cop a section. I drink for free. I hang with her. She come over. Like, we cool. Like, you know, to my knowledge, she don't work. She doesn't do, but my problem with her is that she come out and she drink every night. Like every night she not working, she drinking. So it's like she come over to the crib, she smell like alcohol and she slump. But keep in mind, like, you the guy she fucking with because she like you. She's like, feel me? Like, so like you can't really like make any real demands of her because it's going, you know, because this is all women. It's gonna be, well, what are you doing for me that I'm just gonna do whatever you say? Like, I'm fucking with you for the same reason that you fucking with me. We both using each other for our genitals. That's it. What are you gonna say to that? Like, you can't say nothing because you know you're gonna go to the club the next day and she might see you with another chick. So it's like you can't even really say nothing. So you get caught between this rock and a hard place of having to kind of just either just deal with it or just say, nah, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I feel like if you've lived in Southeast Asia, like, you can understand what I'm saying. I don't know, like, so some of you guys are not gonna understand because, you know what I'm saying? Jeff, what up, bro? What up? What up? Osborne Ani in the house. I said, I'm trying to meet the box, not the family. Right. So that's how most of us think. We're not trying to meet the family. We're just trying to get the box. That's cool. But if you know that that's what you're doing, stop trying to expect girlfriend, like, you know, like material out of women that's not designed to be your girlfriend. I think a lot of niggas be forcing it. And you just end up in a thing where the girl's just using you for money. Or you could end up like me and she's not using you for money, but she's using you for her, like, as her emotional, like, you know, safe haven where she can do all this crazy. Like, women need to have drama in their life even when there's no drama. So they like create the drama, right? And see, she can't do that with the clients. So she has to do that with a nigga, which she's automatically going to put you in that category if you're not paying her. She's going to make like, okay, I'm going to just take this out on you. Oh, like, people should just start a fight for no fucking reason. Like, oh, you don't care about me. You go outside every night. You chase girl. You boom boom girl every night. It's like, oh my fucking God, bitch. Like, you do the same shit. Like, why are we even having this conversation? Because she has to create drama in her head. Like, that's what they do. So in some situations, you really just better off just don't even say nothing. Just pull up and go. But then y'all be like, oh, nigga, y'all niggas gotta pay for box. Y'all niggas paying for box. Like, nigga, if you know me, I don't need to pay for shit. But I'm gonna tell you, like, sometimes it's better to be the trick than to be the boyfriend, nigga. Like, you know, sometimes it's just better to be the trick. Cause when you get so fixated on not having to spend money on it and do whatever, like you're trading one headache for a whole nother headache. But y'all not gonna catch that because y'all probably never really get no ass. So you're not gonna understand that. You're just trading one headache for the next. Sometimes you're gonna learn that little dinner date that you ain't want to pay for, you know what I'm saying, would have saved you a headache. I went through a lot of headaches with these women out here in Thailand because I was dancing around having to be a trick. And I'm just like, nigga, sometimes you might as well just trick, bro. Because it's going to happen regardless because you're a foreigner. So you're always going to be put in some weird, like, position that a regular Thai nigga isn't. Like a regular Thai nigga is not going to tolerate his woman going out every night drinking and chasing men. He's just going to whoop her ass. He's just going to whoop her ass. I have seen plenty of videos of Thai niggas beating the shit out of these Thai girls. I don't condone that, but us as dudes from America, we're not doing that. Like, we're not putting our hands on these women, but these niggas beat the fuck out of shorty. Like, Where you going tonight? Pull a belt. I see the nigga take his belt off and start whooping shorty ass on camera. Well, in Colombia, I can do a commitment ceremony and cohabitation agreement to ensure her rights, but no marriage and have committed relationship is possible. Asen, you're asking a lot of questions that you need to book a consultation for. Like, you're trying to have a whole different conversation. Jeff did no lives when he was back in Cartagena. No bueno. Jeff, I've said it before. I'm gonna say it on stream. You have the worst live. Like, you have some of the fucking worst live streams ever, bro. I feel like after you done been with me for too long and we done did the Cartagena live streams, bro, like, your live stream quality was supposed to go through the roof, and your live stream quality fucking sucks. I hate Jeff's lives. I can't even stay fucking acting. The Wi-Fi be going out. The nigga pointing at himself or pointing the camera at some random fucking Colombian nigga. Like, bro, we did not click into this shit to watch you and some random Colombian nigga. There's a lot of countries to explore and set up life outside the big four. Definitely. Plenty of black folks in London who love us, willing to put us on game there. So what's happening? London is dope. I was there, but I was not with no black people, though. We love hearing Mi Amor and seeing them paisas, right, Jeff? That sounds like a good rat. Bro been to MBK. The nut doesn't fall far from the tree. I already put my email in the chat. It's for the homies 96. If you guys have a business proposition, you want to invest in the app, send me an email. You want to just get some advertisement space right now. There's thousands of people that's going to the site right now. A lot of people scared. Like, you can't upload anything if you're not a paying member. So the only content you're going to see up there is my content. And some people are actually having some issues. So there's still a lot of like little tiny bugs and things that haven't been fully connected on the app, guys. I'm just giving you guys a heads up. So yes, the app is not working nearly at its full capacity, but you should still sign up and make an account because we're making updates to the app like every day. So the Toko Thai man are just like me for real. That's crazy. Damn, I ain't know Thai dudes was gorilla pimping like that. So like the thing about the Thai dudes is they're not like the Colombian dudes. They don't share their woman like that, right? Like, some of them tolerate the fact that their women are coming to these places to do these things, but I think most of them, for the most part, are not with that shit. Colombian dudes will pimp out their wife, and they'll try to sell you their wife. So, because I guess money is hard to come by. Now, some of these chicks can tell you they're coming out here, they're just going to work in a bar, and they just drink, and they just serve drinks and make drinks, and that's cap, okay? That's cap. Any of them that tell you they're not selling themselves, that's cap. I don't think I've met women that lie more than Thai women so far. Like, I think Thai women lie more than Paisa chicks too. At least I don't think Paisa chicks lie that much. I think they tell you the raw, honest truth actually more often than not. But Thai women lie a lot, especially because they're trying to position you as a guy that's going to be giving her money even when you go. So it's like they try to convince you that they're not outside doing what they do. But the problem with that is they don't think too deep about that lie because I live here, shorty. I've been here for months. I'm going to be on Walking Street a couple times a week. I'm going to see you when you're with a customer. Like, I know this is what you don't have to lie to me. Like, I know you're doing this already, but it's the fact that they still be trying to lie. And they adamantly lie. And let me tell you guys something else I hate about Thai chicks. Right? I hate when a Thai chick is with a dude. And for some of you guys that this happens to, I want to know how you guys feel, right? Some of these Thai chicks, they be with a dude. So I be in the club, and you guys know how it is. You're trying to navigate through the club. It's tight spaces. So I'll be in the club walking, and a chick will be dancing on a dude, but he can't see me. She could see me, and she'll like grab me as I'm walking, right? Or what a lot of them do is they just go straight via Johnson. So I'll be walking, she'll grab my whole shit, and I'll just be looking at her, and it's like the dude don't even notice. And now I remember like 3 days ago, one girl, I didn't know her. Like she's dancing with this dude, but she grabs me abruptly to the point where the nigga feel her grab me. Most of the time, they kind of subtle with it. The nigga feel her grab me. I look at her, I look at him, and I just keep walking. And he just kept dancing with the bitch. I'm like, nah, bro. Nah, bro. If a girl being choosy when I'm with her, she could go choose that other nigga. I can't do it. I can't do it. They get off on that shit. Like I'm trying to tell y'all, like they get off on being with a nigga and being choosy. There has never been a single time I go out and I'm with a girl, or I've been with a girl, or I see a girl and she likes me. I automatically know, like even if I don't know her, as soon as she's staring at me while she's with another dude, when I walk past her, she's gonna tap me, she's gonna grab dick, she's gonna do something, even though she's with a whole nother dude. And I've only gone through that in Thailand. I haven't gone through that nowhere else. Only Thailand do I see women be extra, extra choosy. Most women, especially inside like Colombia, when they with you, they tune every other nigga out. They not even, you know what I'm saying? Some chicks, when they like you, they still gonna stare at you even though she with a nigga. But most of the time, they gonna act like they don't know you. Chocolate man. I love when bitches say that. Chocolate man, you so handsome. You so handsome, chocolate man. You be feeling good as fuck, bro. Chocolate man. There's a couple of them out here though, like they just like black niggas. Like some black nigga turn her ass out. Some black nigga turn her ass out. She love black niggas. I'm telling y'all, a lot of these Thai chicks, they don't even look like, some of them look super Asian, so you're not gonna think they like black niggas, and they love black people, bro. Like they, cause what like the Thai Keisha that go get the braids or whatever, you know the kind of nigga she's targeting. And then you have the other girls that like, you don't know, she'll like a nigga from K-pop, she'll like you, she'll like a white dude, and they're like, as every time they meet a black nigga, they ready to be girlfriend type vibe. So I was like, I was talking to KBS the other day because me and him are going out a lot lately. I was talking to KBS the other day, and I was like, "Yo, bro, how long do you think it took the Thai chicks to start liking black guys the way they like black guys? Like, just how long?" Because I'm like, I can't imagine black dudes were in Thailand for that long. Like what? Like black dudes were in Thailand for what, like 40 years, maybe? Like when did the first big group of black men go into Thailand? I'm gonna assume it was through the military or something. Like when did they start seeing an influx of black men? Because the way Thai women love black men like all over the country is crazy. Like, and like this is why I be saying stop comparing ourselves to white men, because there are women that like white men, but the women that like you, they really like you. Okay? They really like you. Like they'll have your babies, they'll raise your kids kind of like you. Not like Paisa chicks where she would abort your baby to go have a baby by some bum ass nigga in the barrio. Like these Thai chicks that have your baby, they'll if you're willing to be the guy that steps up, she's willing to be your woman. Like they love black niggas. I know a lot of them, especially the ones that only frequent like 808, Flex, Tunnel, they're only looking for black niggas. She might take an Indian dude. She might take a white dude, Asian dude. But her preference, who she's drooling over, is black dudes. And you see it like a case study who they gravitate to when they see them. Go in there, come to Pattaya, come to Walking Street, go to Tunnel, go to Flex, be a little bit blinged out, be black, have some type of height on you. You don't got to be in shape or nothing. Just look clean and smell good. and watch how many chicks is looking at you, right? And now y'all gonna say, of course they're looking at you. That's where all the whores are at. There's a couple girls that be in tunnel. They're not working girls. I ran into a bunch of those girls like that. They're not working girls, but they're looking for a particular kind of nigga though. You know, she's not looking for her own men in flex or in tunnel. Putting hands on anyone is a crime. If he can break up, but biting is insanity. I have bitches that bite the fuck out of me, and I can't do nothing but just have my face get bit off. Like, I'm just like, yo, I can't even hit this bitch because she got my whole cheek in her mouth, and she got braces, and she biting down trying to rip my face off. Guys, we do still have tickets for sale for the homies meetup, man. The tickets are back on sale. We got 10 tickets. If those of you guys want to cop a ticket, man, Medi's going to be a movie. Are there other races of women besides Thai women in large numbers? Yeah, if you go to Phuket, you're going to see a lot of Russian women. There's a lot of Russian women here in Pattaya too, but I think, like, maybe because I wasn't in Jomtien a lot. I'm in Jomtien now. I see a lot of bad Russian bitches, but I've just never – they don't give me choosing signals. I might have had one Russian girl giving me choosing signals, and I'm big on that when I'm talking to white women. I don't just – as a black man, I just don't go – I don't give a fuck what kind of white she is. I just don't go up to white women and talk to them. I just don't. That's just something I don't do. I'll go up to any woman. She could not even be looking at me. I'll go up to any other woman and talk to her, but white women, I just don't do it. So I don't really get choosing signals from Russian women. I've matched with a couple of them on Tinder. They were on some bullshit. I know they have like a reputation for doing this now. Like, Russian women want you to go above and beyond to talk to them. To me, that just seemed like some slavery bullshit. Like we both matched on Tinder. Like, I told you already, I'm not going to Walking Street tonight. I'm tired. Like, you could come to my place. We don't have to come in my room. I got a rooftop bar. I have this. Like, we could get to know each other if that's what you're trying to do. And like, oh, I'm gonna go to Walking Street. Maybe you can meet me here. I'm like, I'm not meeting you there because you're trying to stare this dynamic where it works out for you, and I'm not doing this shit. So every Russian girl I talked to was playing straight bullshit ass games. So I heard they're the kind of girls where, like, they ask for way more money, right? Like, some girls are asking you for like $500. Some girls want you to take them to these nice ass dinner dates. They're just doing too much. And it's not like they known for having the best, you feel me? So it's kind of like, what am I even pursuing you for? Now, they're pretty, but I don't really know how they energy. Like, I've been in Thailand for months. Every Russian girl I've met in every city I've been to, Bangkok, Pattaya, Phuket, they're stuck up. I had one Russian girl that was on my body though. One Russian girl. She was some big, voluptuous, like everything big on her booty. Her ass was dumb fat though. This big, ass fat, lips big. But I'm like, bitch, you're just big. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Before, maybe last year, I would like the big, like voluptuous, curvy body woman. Now that shit just look like work. Like, ugh, I don't got energy for that sometimes. Like, that's a lot of energy trying to toss your ass around. Like, I'm good on that. I'm straight. I'd sell my shorty on the spot if she did that. Yo, I had a chick I was with. Was talking for a while. We at the club. I'm like, yo, you trying, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, we gonna work out our little conversation. All right, come on, let's go to the crib. She going to the bathroom every 5 minutes. Bitch, I know what you're doing. You're like going around the club trying to get picked off. So I'm like, all right, let's go. So now we leaving, and I'm like a couple steps behind her. We're in 808. She leaves first. She don't even wait for me to come. She just walks out. I'm like, all right, walking slow. I come out. She does exactly what I think she does. She gave her Instagram to another nigga. I said, okay, cool. I'm going back at 808. Oh, nope. No, I'm like, bitch, you're dumb because now you're not going home with either one of us. Like, you just, like, he's gonna take your gram and he's gonna keep searching for what he's searching for. and you're gonna now be out here searching for what you gotta search for because now I'm gonna curve you too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's dumb. I say, yo, I'd rather go get one of your friends. I'd rather spend my time with one of your friends. Like, and I guess, yeah, from that point on, she was tight. But thank God that happened because that was where I met my little man. I don't even want to talk about her, man. Forget it. I changed the subject. I think I might be a little bit heartbroken when I leave Thailand for real. I might be a little bit heartbroken. I was like seeing me coming to Thailand as me having to do a bid because I couldn't go back to Colombia. But now that I've been in Thailand, I think I'm actually going to be sad leaving. Do niggas in Thailand get into trouble with ladies getting locked up and shit? Not really. Thai women or Filipinas? Thai women. Thai women by far. Pattaya is where I need to be. I'm traveling in March or April somewhere. Are you coming to Thailand? Homie with the scoop. After the homies meet up, I'm looking at a 3-leg of China, Vietnam, and Thailand. That's a dope trip, bro. That's a dope trip. Dope trip. I don't think I'm gonna stay in Colombia that long after the homies meet up. I could be talking on my ass. I might end up finding the baddest bitch in fucking Colombia, and I might keep my ass. I might find some bitch on a farmland somewhere in Colombia and just marry her. Like, it might get like that, but if not, I'm probably gonna leave Colombia and then go to Brazil. But I don't really know how long I'm gonna spend in either place, and that's kind of the problem. Like, I don't really know. This year, I want to be a little bit more organized. And by the way, for you guys in the chat, man, tell me some of the places that you guys are traveling to as well. I would definitely love to know. But I'm gonna get a little bit more organized with how I'm doing everything. Like, I want to know what months I'm gonna be in what countries and what places I'm gonna stay at. Like, I'm like already hitting up, you feel me, like my Airbnb host and letting them know, hey, I'm gonna be in Medi for 3 months. Some like keep a crib in Medellin and travel to Cartagena or travel to Bogota or whatever, and just get all these spots out the way so that I know what it's like. I'm gonna be filming a lot. 2026, you guys can expect some new music from me. So we're gonna be shooting videos and shit. You guys know the homies meetup where I'm gonna be shooting some music video shit. Probably shoot a little segment for She Knew Me as King as well for the music video coming in 2026. So it's all gonna be good vibes coming up. But I'd be mad to miss the homies meetup, but Pattaya is calling my name. I think you should come to the homies meetup, bro. I think it'll make sense for you to meet other travelers. Like, most of the guys I've met in Medi, I also met them in Thailand. So I met KBS in Medi. I've been chilling with him in Thailand. I met Bravo J in Medi. I've been chilling with him in Thailand. I met a lot of the same niggas in Medi that I meet in Thailand because we all go to the same places. So I think you should try to connect with people in real life and then go. Because since I've been in Thailand, I always have someone I can hang out with. Like, there's never like I'm just here dolo and I'm by myself. I seen Zoe the other day at the club. You know what I'm saying? So I see niggas off YouTube. I meet people off YouTube a lot. I think you should meet up with people. That's kind of what the homies meetup is. Most of the Thai chicks that like black dudes have kids. If you know, you know. Been living in Thailand for 2 years. I actually have a couple chicks that don't have any kids that still fuck with black niggas. So we don't gotta pump that. But yeah, I think most of the chicks in Pattaya have kids though. It's not just the ones that like black dudes. Most of the chicks inside of Pattaya have kids. Every girl that I talk to in these countries that we actually have like conversations of possibly being together, none of them have kids. I don't take girls serious that have kids. I just don't. Yeah, I'm not even taking girls serious that have kids. All right, guys. I'm gonna start doing my reactionary content. So I'm gonna go through the rest of y'all comments and then we're gonna do some of these like reactions. Oh, Aaron, by the way, if you're here in the chat, send me a DM. The rooms are going for sale now, so I'm saving your room if you want it. If you don't want it, then I'm gonna sell it off. For those of you guys that want to come and spend a night and get a room, I have, I think, 2 rooms available. I know one of them, I think my brother's going to end up locking down, so I might have only 1 room available. That's if Aaron doesn't want his room, then I'll have 2 rooms available. They're going for about $450 to $500 each room. You are allowed to sell your beds if you don't mind sleeping with other people. You can charge for your bed. You can do that. I just need to know beforehand because almost every room has multiple beds. It has its own bedroom. I mean, bathroom. But if you don't want that, you want the room to yourself, and you just want it for whatever show that you had, and you can do that. I think we're going to have to get air beds for some of the people that might want to stay. So, yeah, I have 3 rooms right now, but 2 of them people are already basically telling me to let them know when they can book it. So yeah, but you can still get your ticket. You know, you are allowed on the property any of those days. So yeah, so just know, Black Tiger, I think you should pull up to the homies meetup if you travel in March or April. Almost every girl Pattaya is working, just a matter of if they like you or not, and that will determine if they charge you. Yeah. And see, some people say, yo, why are you bragging about smashing a working girl for free, right? I mean, I don't brag about that, but like I was thinking about that shit the other day. I was like, why would you not brag about that? Like, and then I thought, wait, why brag about smashing? Like, living overseas is kind of gonna fuck your brain up a little bit. Like, why would you brag about smashing any girl for free? You're supposed to smash for free. That's like the baseline. Paying for it is like a cheat code. Like, you're supposed to smash for free. So it's almost like you give yourself a pat on the back because a girl like you. It's like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to smash for free. Girls in the States let you smash for free all the time. The only difference is when you get over a certain age, women start expecting compensation for giving you affection. Like, once you get past a certain age, everything starts feeling like, you know, pro work. Even dating just feels like modern prostitution to me. I'm just being honest with you. Like, when I'll match with a girl off Tinder in Florida and she wants to smash, like, you know, the kind of girls that's with it to like meet up with you the same day y'all match on Tinder or on Hinge or Bumble, and she's with it to meet up with you and get, you know, put through the mattress. Like, you know, she's going through breakup. She hasn't had dick in a while. Like, she's thirsty. Okay. Girls be trying to make you think they're not as horny as us. They're thirsty. They're super thirsty. They're super thirsty. But making me take you out for tacos first, like, can we go get tacos? Like, can we just go somewhere before I just come back straight to your room? And I'm just like, all right, where do you want to go? Like, fuck it, let's go to happy hour here. Like, went and ordered this bitch nachos. She didn't even eat the nachos, bro. I'm like, you just made me spend $50 at this spot just so you don't feel like a hoe when you get put through the mattress. I could have saved my money, bro. But that's what it is dating now. Like, you can't tell a chick just pull up to the crib. It's gonna be you know what I'm saying? Like, so like you have to go through like the rigmarole. But now when you live in some of these countries, especially Pattaya, I gotta just say Pattaya because Pattaya is the only place I've seen this in, right? Everywhere else is like a little different. Like Medi, you could get it for free for sure, right? But and I'll talk about that a whole nother time because it's hard to say how to do that without crossing YouTube boundaries and lines and shit like that. But just like Pattaya, I'll tell you, my first week inside of Pattaya, I didn't have to throw money at anyone. I didn't have to take no girls out. I still haven't been out on a date. I'm lying. I've been out on like 2 dates out here. But I don't have to do a date. Like she's gonna be drunk and she's gonna want to go home with a nigga off the rip. That's how girls inside of Pattaya are. Like if they don't have a customer, they just want a nigga they can be laid up with because they're so accustomed to being laid up with somebody. So it's like if so girls designate you as the guy that she's gonna go to when she doesn't have a customer or she's not looking for a customer. That's what they do here inside like Pattaya. So girls will tell you like when like the ones that work, like when you want to smash, you got to pay me. When I want to smash, I'm gonna just let you smash. And it's just like, what? Like, what do you think this is? Like, you think you like the boss or something? Like, but that's how they think. And I've heard that from multiple women. Like, you know what I'm saying? They want to be cool with you and stay cool with you because they know you're consistently there for when they want to meet up with you. Like, so every morning I have the same routine of girls calling my phone because I know they didn't have nobody to take them home. So they just want to be able to lay up in a big comfortable bed with the AC on next to a man. And you got to be curving these phone calls. It's the same shit for me every night. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? 40 chicks. Where are you? Where are you? I'm just like, bro, I'm busy. You know what I'm saying? Like, or like you had a chick that's gonna come over and give you a sob story, which rarely ever happens, but they'll try it. Oh my daughter's sick. I had to take her to the hospital. Oh, I'm so sorry. And they fuck around and hit you because they know you're not falling for this shit. No, you got to stand your ground. I will not show fear. Otherwise, they will run you down. Have you smashed any other race in Thailand except Thai? Yeah. Yeah. A lot of African chicks. I love the African chicks. Colombians will abort your baby. Do you think all chicks in Latin America moving like that? I haven't seen a lot of black niggas having babies out there with the Colombian girls. I wouldn't say it's all of them in Latin America, but inside of Colombia, I just think they're OD tribalistic, bro. Like they don't want to have babies with no outsiders unless you really got the money on or you really like embraced their culture. Am I bugging or you lost mad weight? I've been on a strong diet plan, bro. Like I was bigger in the Philippines when I had the big ass yellow chair behind me. I was way bigger than what I am now. I've been on a strict diet and I've been working out a lot, but I'm not skinny yet. No, we cannot have them lady boys scared and cancel out our most anticipated YouTuber, Black Tiger, the most entertaining Brody. Travel lovers gonna hype you up no matter what. Brazil in March. If I go to Colombia again this year, most likely Cali. I'm thinking about checking out Bogota and flying to Lima. Why? Why? Those are just two destinations I would not fly into. Just why? Like unless you're going because you've just never been there and you're already used to being in Pattaya and Medi and CTG. I don't even understand why you'd go to Bogota. And then for Lima, Peru, maybe because I went during the winter and I should try going during a summer or something. But like Lima was not it for me. Like this, you know what I'm saying? Like here's how I feel about a country. If I have to go to specific spots to enjoy the country, the shit is not lit. If you have to meet women if I can't just go outside and go to this woman that works at the shoe cleaner space and bag her number because she's bad as fuck, it's not it. And I think I just got too accustomed to Medi where like I like the girl at the fucking phone repair is bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you could go anywhere in Medi and you could turn up if you could adjust to the vibe, but Lima wasn't like that. I'm gonna give Black Tiger a noogie and a wedgie. That's funny. I ain't gonna lie, Aaron. Black Tiger ain't no little ass kid, bro. That nigga is Diesel. That nigga Diesel, nigga. He might give you a wedgie, nigga. Ain't nobody getting kitty in China. I'm straight because I ain't even get kitty in Japan. So China is probably more difficult. I honest to God think you can get kitty in China easier than you could get kitty in Japan. I could be wrong about that. But the way I be hearing them Chinese be loving black people, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. By that logic, I see why you would tell them that they got to pay you. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I kind of became almost like a gigolo a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like the hoes use me for shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, women use me for a bunch of things. A girl water turn off, her light turn off. She come and spend the night. She come and spend the night. Hey, like, can I come spend a night with you? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just bad when they try to like make like they try to make everything advantageous for them. Like they could come sleep with you and they could get your peen when they want it. But if you want it, they try to hit you with some kind of, oh, but you have to give me. I don't have to give you nothing. Why? We're so past that at this point. You feel me? Like, so like for me, you guys know me already. I never really make this a whether she's a pro or not conversation. Like I think all women do this shit. You just see it more announced and like in the open when you're dealing with a working girl because she doesn't really have an incentive to hide how she's feeling versus like a woman who you got to talk to and riz because she's a good girl. They all want the same thing. They want the financial security. They want the best looking dude they could find. They want the guy that she knows because fuck 100 girls in a night to only want her and choose her. Another story for you guys, right? So this happens a lot to me in the club. These regular girls, I don't know if they were ever freelancers or not. I can't tell you, but they tell me that they're not freelancing. So a girl the other day pulled up to me. Well, she had her friend come to me, right? So like they followed me around the club. I noticed it because I bumped into them on one side of the club, and it's almost like they stood in the way so I could bump into them. And then they followed me to a whole nother table. Then her friend came back over to me and she said, hey, my friend like you. Like, she like you. She like you. But she was too nervous to come say something to me. This is all Asian girls. When they're nervous as fuck, they will like turn their face toward, but they literally want you to come almost like grab her or some stupid shit. So she's like, she like you. So I tell her to come over here to me. So we talking or whatever. We change numbers. We talking this shit. Now for me, I'm talking reckless, right? I should have chilled. I was being like a little bit of like a hornball. So I was talking reckless and I told her like, yo, like we could make a baby like tonight. Usually not a hoes will laugh at that, but a regular girl is not laughing at no shit like that. She's like, make a baby tonight. Like, what you mean? Like she's taking me dead serious. So then she sees me talk to some other girl, right? So some other girl. Now I'm in tunnel. So women come and talk to me all night long. I have women coming up to me, talking to me all night long, grabbing Johnson, doing everything. Like whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't let it get to my head, but I know when I'm in Pattaya, bitches love me. So so she just sees me talking to her. I'm just having conversation with Shorty. Bro. She's texting me on IG. She's like, hold on, let me read the message to y'all. This shit was some bullshit. She said, what did she say? I'm about to find a message for y'all niggas right now. She said, all right, so I sent her the little wave. I don't know if y'all can see this. I'm trying to keep her name out the fucking chat. So I sent her the little wave. She goes, hi. Uh-oh. And I go, I said, let me know when you want to see me. She goes, now, right? But my messages are on do not disturb after 12 on IG. If someone knows how to turn that shit off, please let me know because I get so many DMs. So I go, so she's looking at me in the club. I'm standing by the bar, but keep in mind, women are coming through. They're touching me. They're talking to me. And y'all know how some girls get when they drunk. They start touching your face or whatever. Like, I cannot control that. And I'm not about to tell a bitch, get off me, unhand me. Like, I'm not doing that shit. Like, if she's going to talk to me, let her talk to me. It's not like I left with the bitch, right? So I said, where do you want to go? Like 10 minutes later, right? And she goes, nowhere. She goes, I see you try to have conversations with a lot of girls. Maybe I'm not that one. I said, they are coming to me. I know some of them. Are you upset? She goes, I'm not, and I'm leaving already. There's no reason to be upset about. So I'm like, all right, so then don't hold that against me. Like, what the fuck? Like, how you gonna hold bitches coming to me against me, right? So I said, do you want to be with me? She said, oh, I don't have time for that. Sorry. I'm like, oh my fucking God, bro. And this shit happened to me like 2 times already this month. I'm just, not this month, but January, right? Where I'm talking to a girl. Well, a girl sent her friend at me. She talked. She let me know that she's not a freelancer. So in my head, I'm like, oh shit, all right, fucking jackpot, right? And then they see other girls talk to me and they just like, oh no. I'm like, bitch, you're in a hole. Like, I don't know what niggas you talking to tonight. Like, how you gonna penalize me for girls coming to me and talking to? It's not like I'm running up to yo, like being a thirst bucket in the club. Then you could feel some type of way. Like, you going up to everybody. I'm literally just standing there and you getting mad at women coming to me and talking to me. Like, then I have other girls. They take pictures of me when they see me at the club talking to another girl. I'm like, yo, bro, this shit toxic. I'm like, yo, bro, these Todd chicks are more toxic than any other chick I've ever dealt with. Like, they're hella. It's fun though. It's all fun and games, but it's mad toxic, bro. It's mad toxic, bro. Hold on, I'm trying to find the other one where this girl took a picture of me. So I'm trying to be low key because I know I'm wilding, okay? I'm still sniping. I'm just being really low key about it. Like, a bitch catch me, I'm in the cut. Like, you can't even see me. She took a picture of me in the cut with another girl. I'm like, yeah, man, it's time for me to get up a time, bro. It's getting too hot for me, bro. China and Japan is sometimes where you need to stay for a while to get play, expensive and proper visa. Yeah, and see, that's what I was telling dudes. Like, it's not like I can't get play in Japan, but I could see like it's not gonna be you just get off the plane. Like, you're gonna have to try a little hard, and you're gonna need to try to speak their language a little bit. And if you don't, you have to be even more patient. Because if not, if you do deal with a girl that's just going off the rip, she's probably a bitch that's going for any and everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you don't really want that. One time, my homeboy Ty, she had pulled up to our job. They really don't care. We lived 45 minutes outside Pattaya too. Shorty was determined. Yeah. See, like, I kind of like how crazy and how clingy that they are here in Thailand. I think it's just Southeast Asia. They're super clingy. They get a little bit obsessive. You know, one girl I had to like kick her out my crib like 2 weeks ago because I had another girl downstairs. And once she found out the girl was downstairs, she didn't want to leave anymore. And I'm like, yo, I'm not your man. Like, I'm not your boyfriend. You can't move like that with me. I'm not your man. I'm not your boyfriend. Like, it's been too much, bro. Too much. She did not want to leave. And then she see me at the club because I kicked her ass out. I ain't gonna lie to y'all niggas. I was dragging her booty butt ass naked out my room. It would look terrible if that shit went viral, but it was like, bitch, get the fuck out of my house. Like, please go, leave. I'll pull her ass out the crib. She got pussy and ass sliding across the hallway floor, like, feel me, like Gary. I'm like, get the fuck out my house. And then she didn't want to leave. I had to go downstairs and go and get security to tell her. I'm like, yo, listen, get this girl to leave. We didn't fight. Nothing crazy is going on. She just doesn't want to leave. And then the girl I had waiting downstairs, I was trying to avoid her seeing me with the other girl. I just had to come clean to her. I'm like, I got this bitch upstairs and she's not trying to leave. She's like, no, that's fine. Let's go handle that. I said, whoa, chill out, gangster. Like, you feel me? Like, chill out, gangster. I'm sure you would love to go up there and go handle that, but I'm not about to have 2 Thai bitches fighting in the hallway. Because these Thai bitches be fighting, bro. They be fighting. They are some ratchet assholes. Ratchet. You essentially a middleweight now. I'll fuck around and German suplex you on accident. Nigga, I'm still over 230 pounds. I don't know what you're talking about. Lima was the original bid. Yeah, Lima was really the bid, though. In front of chicas is wild, Aaron. Dating is 1, building deep emotional bond. 2, promise to be together long term. 3, they move in with you, have sex. I agree, smashing on the first date is different, but smashing after 6 months of dating is different. I would never wait 6 months to get no pussy. I don't even think today in my life I would wait 2 weeks. Black Tiger gonna have to show me something. Pause. Don't get suplexed by Black Tiger, nigga. Black Tiger really gonna be at the event? I doubt it. That nigga's just talking. Man, provide financial security and care for her in exchange. She gives emotional and it's reciprocity. See, I don't have an issue providing for a woman. I think my main issue is that it needs to make sense for a nigga like me. Like, because it's not just the fact that you provide for her. She also wants you to be faithful to her too, right? So you entertain no other girl. That's always like the trade-off when I start talking to a girl and like might be serious. Their main problem with me always is the fact that they think I'm not going to be faithful to them. So it's like, even though they think that, they still try to enforce it. Like, yo, like you can't talk to other women. One girl, she has my YouTube channel. She watches it actively. She's like, you have all these bitches all over your YouTube channel. Like that's why I don't give girls my YouTube, because once they find my YouTube, it's a wrap. You feel me? So even if you're not doing nothing with any of these girls, it still be a wrap. It'd be like, nigga, there's no way these girls are not gonna try to fuck you at some point. Like that's how they're thinking inside of their head. They're not going for the, oh no, these just my friends, or she's not going for that. But now my whole thing is like, now ask yourself, as a traveling nomad like myself, are you really going to be faithful to this girl? Really? Let's be honest, nigga. You're about to go back to Medellin. You're going to go back to Cartagena. You're going to go to all these random ass places where bad bitches sprout out the ground like blades of grass. You're going to go to Brazil. You're going to end up going to Africa at some point. Are you really about to be faithful to this girl in this random Asian country, Asian city? Are you about to slow down your whole life to be with a chick where at the end of the day, the only thing she's going to do for you is maybe cook, clean, and give you some box? Like, that's really it? No. I think that's more equipped for me if I was like 50, sure. But it's like at 29, turning 30, I'm just getting into my prime. I have all these ideas, all these businesses I'm trying to launch, all this. I'm like, I need a girl that's going to be on my type of time and it's going to help me elevate. Now, if she's going to help me elevate, now we can talk about me being faithful. I'm not going to throw away a gem like that to go entertain some cheap-ass hoes, but I think us young niggas that travel, man, we might have fucked ourselves over, man. I've been like thinking about it. I've been having this conversation lately. I had a personal conversation with I don't know if he even wants me to share that on stream, so I won't. But I had a personal conversation with another big YouTuber about it, older dude, and he was basically like, he think us younger YouTube niggas that travel to these places and get these women, he basically think like he don't think we gonna be capable of settling down and having a family because we've already learned the game of this, coming overseas and getting women. A lot of people in my life think that too. They don't really see me getting married. They're like, yo, bro, I don't see you getting married. Like there's no point for you to get married. You be telling me a story about a chick, you could be talking about 100 different chicks. Like, and it's like, yeah, that's true. I have a new story with a girl every week. So I really couldn't really like tell you, yeah, I could settle down, and I don't think so, man. No, let me say this again. I think I can settle down, but I think there's a certain criteria of conditions that need to be met before I just settle down. Ain't nobody getting kitty in China. I'm straight because I ain't even get kitty in Japan, so China is probably more difficult. Nigga, I didn't get no kitty in Japan either, bro. One time, my homeboy, I read that already. Black Tiger about to show me some, man. Provide. I like seeing just is bad. Seeing being just for money is bad. It's fair if their layers love. If you're dating any woman inside a third world country, nigga, she needs money from you. That's really how it be. They see you before you see them, plot on you while you're chilling. I get plotted on a lot by these chicks. They plot a lot. Some of these chicks know me off of like I have TikToks that have gone viral in Thailand. So, listen. If you want to get some coochie for the free ski for real in Thailand, make Thailand content. That's the trick. You're like, huh? What you mean? Make Thailand content of you in Thailand. I'm telling you guys, I had girls coming from small provinces to come to me, and I didn't pay for them to come. They found a reason to come to me. Said, "Hey, I'm finally in Pattaya. Let's link." Got the box. I went to Phuket. Shorty sent me a DM off of one of the reels I posted. Got the box. I must have got like 2-3 shorties off of just making a social media post. Like they're just like, you feel what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, it's never been like that for me and Medi. It just hasn't. It like Thailand, or like some girls like recognize me. So sometimes I'll be walking, and I don't know if they recognize me or they just think I'm handsome, and they start pointing like, yo, like she'll like tap her friend, like, look. And I'm like, yo, why are these bitches tapping their friends and like pointing to me? And then that same night I have bitches sending their friends to come talk to me. So I'm like, it's got to be off that TikTok. Because I've already had girls DM me off the TikTok to meet up. So I'm like, some of them might just be recognizing me off TikTok. What countries is best for box? Come on, I hate when y'all niggas ask me questions like that, bro. He said that's a disc. Yeah, bro, like that's some OD federal ass question, bro. I know many women who said if you commit to me, promise to be together forever, we can have a family, but have sugar babies on the side. And that's why I don't be going for that shit. I don't believe none of those chicks when they speak that nonsense to me. Oh, if you be faithful to me and take care of me, yeah, I'm gonna be the dumbass that starts taking care of you. And you have 3 other niggas you told that bullshit to. They believed you, and now they're sending you money, and now you don't have to go to work. You gotta question how a chick has money if she doesn't have a job. Doesn't have a job, always drinking. Somebody's paying for that. I'm just not gonna be the dumbass that's gonna say, all right, baby, I'm gonna send you a little 200 every month, just to make sure you straight. Hell no. If I'm ever taking my money and giving it to a woman, she lives with me. She's actively about to have my baby, and we are so far away from a red light district. You're like, it takes several car rides just to get to an airport. Like when I pick a girl, y'all not seeing me. And you're definitely not seeing her for a fact. Definitely not. Anyways, I wanted to do a quick reaction to a King 6'8" video because I thought this shit was diabolical. Oh, yeah. Bro, here inside of Thailand, bro.
See how what is
the Thai girls go for clout more than they're going for money. That's why I'm saying Thailand's going to get mad addictive because you're going to learn, like, you really don't have to pay. Like, if they see your face a lot, if you cloud it up, if other girls like you, they're going to fuck with you just off of that. So that's my cheat code gem to y'all niggas. Y'all could use that however you want. But I'm just telling y'all, especially when I give a girl my gram, it'd be a wrap after that. Like, these girls see me a lot. It feels like when they see you a lot, but you're not thirsty talking to girls a lot. Because some girls told me if she see a nigga talking to a lot of girls, she told me like she don't even really mess with the dude. She like, I can't talk to guys I see talking to mad girls. I see them every day talking to girls, but they just see me. So some of them just see me because I be trying to be super low with it. I'll go into a chick and I'll just slide her the phone. Yeah, go ahead, scan that. All right, I'm out. Boom. I don't even be, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, so I was watching this. Hold on, let me make the little clap. Okay. So I was watching this King 6'8" the Great video, right? Shout out to King 6'8" the Great. Shout out to Men's Tuition. Brought him down to Brazil. But this is the reason why I'm never applying pressure to women when they tell me to apply pressure. You have to apply pressure. Watch this shit. Watch how super going this chick is.
What it is? What you mean? All right.
All right.
What I do? What? What? How you feeling?
Good.
Where you going?
I'm feeling good. I don't know. My cousin said she wants to go to 11 or something. Where are you going?
Yeah, I was gonna say you coming with me.
Where? Can they come with me?
Are you gonna come with me?
Duh.
Oh my God. Do you want to come with me? Duh. It gets worse, chat. It gets worse. It gets worse. I'm telling you guys, it gets worse.
Yeah, you can come with me instead.
Y'all, come on.
They going to 11?
I don't know.
Y'all want me to take y'all there?
Of course. Yeah.
Look at how this other one put. Of course, yo, these bitches be going. Yo, Davey, the same chick hop on TikTok talk about these niggas don't apply pressure. These niggas don't want to take me on coffee dish. He just walked up to the gate. You haven't known this nigga for more than 30 seconds. You already calling your friends. Yeah, we're going with him. That's crazy. That's crazy. You will never, ever see me applying pressure to no chick when I know they going like this. They be going like this. I say, yo, that's crazy.
I'll take you at 11.
Wait, but where are you? I don't care about 11. I'm trying to.
What? She's like 11. I'm assuming 11 is some like after party club spot. So he's leading with the yo, like y'all going to 11, like, you know, that's smooth, right? That's the smooth yo, like what's y'all plans after this, right? She's straight up telling him, she's like, after club part 11, like fuck 11. She's like, yo, listen, I don't care about 11. I'll go wherever you want me to go. Like that is fucking crazy, bro. Yeah, no one man should have all that power at all. Like she's going off the rip, and she looked good too. So you can only imagine the headache she put other niggas through just for them to get the number, to get the text back, and she's just going off the rip.
We going to the spot.
Yo, come on.
So I gotta have friends because there's a lot of y'all.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about.
So she like, yo, I don't give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck. She in her head, like, as long as I'm going with you, I don't give a fuck what it is. Like, there ain't no way that he can tear this shit up. There's no way. There's no way.
Yo, bro, how you doing? How you doing? Blessings. Blessings, bro. Where my guy? Hold on, let me talk to my guy right quick. Hold on.
My God.
Hold on. Y'all pulling up?
Y'all wanna go? I'm going with you.
Come on.
I'm going with you. God damn. That's all we desire in life, ain't it? Isn't that all we desire in life? All we desire in life is for a girl to be this thirsty and look at us the way she's looking at King 6'8" the Great. Ain't that a fact? She said, shit, nigga, I'm going with you. I'm going with you. Like she trying to secure, like, listen, I'm going with you. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. I'm going with you. Isn't that all we want? And see, now he being the good homie, and I could tell that King 6'8" the Great's a good guy, right? He being the good homie, he went and grabbed his other homie. He like, yo, bro, I got 4 bitches with me, bro. One of them's on my body, but the 3 is up to you. He's gonna get the follow-up, like, you feel me? Like right now, this King 6'8" the Great cup too full. His man's gonna get the, you feel me? Like, wow. Isn't this all we desire, is for a beautiful chick to be super going?
Come on. All right, come on. We're going to the.
I didn't mean to wake you up, though. I'm sorry.
Super going.
See what it is. What you mean? All right. What I do? What? What?
Look, shorty been peep. She's like, yo, that's King 6'8". These bitches be going. I'm trying to tell you guys, because it's like this everywhere. It's not just America. is like this everywhere. If you got clout, girls be going. I don't know why women value status more than they value money. I'll never understand it. There needs to be like a psychological girl. Let's say she was standing there looking for like simps and tricks. She'll curve every simp and trick that night to go with King 6'8" the Great. Bro, maybe she is saying she will be going to another club or something, not the bedroom. Nigga, what? Somebody read this nigga stupid ass comment. Maybe she is saying she will be going to the club or something, not the bedroom. Brother, you are this level of basketball is so plain and simple to understand, but I can tell you are a nigga that has never dribbled a basketball. You must have had to be a water boy when it comes to the game. Okay? Anybody with two eyes can see exactly what's going on here. And this nigga gonna say this dumb shit. Bro, maybe she is saying she will be going to the club or something, not to the bedroom. I think he's gonna need a replay, guys. I think we have to break this down for him.
How you feeling?
Look at how she's looking at him in the eyes. She's almost holding she's like almost holding her lower self on some like, this is where I want this nigga. Right in her stomach, okay? She's holding it, looking at nigga in his fucking eyes. She is enamored by. Does this look like a chick who's hyped to go to the club with him? Are you retarded? Look at her two friends. Their two friends are gossiping about how this nigga King 6'8" the Great is talking to her right now because she look good.
Good.
Where you going?
I'm feeling good.
Cameraman, where the fuck are you panning over to? Focus.
I don't know. My cousin said she wants to go to 11 or something.
He goes, where are you going? She goes, I don't know. She knows where the fuck they going. She goes, I don't know. My cousin says she wants to go to 11 or something. That means it's not that important. It's no longer important what other plans that I had. Who cares? Like, I'm with you now, King.
Where are you going?
Where are you going? See, I can tell some of you niggas ain't never had this conversation before in real life. I'm gonna tell you as a nigga that has these conversations almost every weekend. When a girl asks where you're going, that means she might change her mind as to what she thought she was doing, or she's already changed her mind as to what she think is going on. Okay? She's already changed her mind. So she would have fainted if he grabbed her hand while they were walking. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say you coming with me.
See, now he's smooth because he already sees she going. It's like, I was about to say, like, you can just go ahead and come on with me. And she's going. Oh my God. I wish it was this easy. No one man should have all that power. No one man should have all that power. I ain't gonna lie. This nigga King 6'8" might be an Avengers level threat. I ain't gonna lie to niggas. He might be an Avengers level threat. This is definitely like, you might have been the nigga. You might have been Shorty's first option if that nigga ain't just walk up. And she's gonna curve the fuck out you mid-conversation once that nigga pull up. You just gonna have to just, I don't know how to really explain it, like, because I feel like all my niggas should be confident, right? But you're gonna lose your bitch to King 6'8" if he pull up. You are only at the mercy as to whether or not he wants your bitch or not. You are gonna lose your bitch to King 6'8" the Great, bro. It is what it is. He's outside a booby trap pulling like that.
Where? Can I come with you?
She goes, where can I come with you? The nigga already told you that you gonna come with him. She goes, where can I come with you? I'm trying to break this level of basketball down to the simpleton niggas in the chat.
Are you gonna come with me?
Duh.
She goes, duh. Duh, I want to come with you. Look at how she ain't break eye contact not one fucking time. Nah, this is crazy, bro. This is nuts. This is nuts, bro. She's overly going right now. Nigga said, bruh, is King 6'8". Of course.
Yeah, you could come with me and say.
Do you think it's the height? I don't think it's just the height. I've met a lot of niggas 6'6", 6'7", 6'8". Niggas not pulling like this. Niggas not pulling like this. It's got to be more than just the height. There's a lot of simpleton ass niggas in the league. Them niggas not pulling like that. That height shit do be a cheat code, though. I'm not gonna lie to niggas. Being tall is definitely a cheat code. I'm just happy to be at 6 foot. Shit. I'm just happy because I shout out to my 5'4" niggas, my 5'3" niggas. There's no fucking way. Listen, when I'm standing next to a nigga that's 5'4", 5'5", 5'3", I already know he almost don't stand a chance when it comes to the hoes. Now imagine standing that nigga next to a nigga that's 6'8". You look like a toddler, bro. I'm telling y'all right now, I've seen that height shit. I've seen height in every country I've been in be a strong factor. Now there are some niggas that's 5'3", 5'4", 5'5". They just too clouded up. They got too much money. They get too fly. They're too funny. It doesn't matter how tall you are. He's gonna get the draws before you. But that's rare. That's rare. Because you take those same attributes and give it to a 6'8" nigga, 6 foot nigga, 6'5" nigga, fuck a 6 foot nigga. 6 foot. We're not even in conversation with those 6'5" niggas and up. But a 6'5" nigga, 6'8" nigga, you're done, bro. You're done. You're cooked. GG's. So this convo sounds a bit scripted and staged. You think so? Said everyone was there one time with him. Everyone was kind of ignoring Trey Songz. Trey Songz don't really got the clout that he used to have, though.
Y'all, come on.
Oh, I gotta zoom out so we can see it.
They going to 11?
I don't know.
Y'all want me to take y'all there?
See how she came up? Do you see how she came up looking at this nigga? Do y'all see how the friend came up looking at this nigga? Overly going, bro. If she would have said, yo, you trying to have a threesome? They both would have been like, yeah, sure.
Of course. Yeah.
I'll take y'all to 11.
Of course. So now he's on some shit like, yo, like we could go to 11 because he's on some shit like, yo, she's overly going. I ain't about to just bring you straight to the crib. I got to, feel a vibe out, try to make sure that you're not trying to lie to me. But she like, listen, we can go to 11, but I'm going to be squirming in my seat, trying to get a wet wipe until you finally take me back to the crib. And that's how she moving right now. She like, as soon as she laid eyes on that nigga, she already knew she was giving him some pussy. Like there was, she's like, oh yeah, okay, cool, found him, got him. Yep, yeah, he's gonna get some. He's getting some tonight. Cause I be telling y'all dudes, man, every time chicks get beautiful and come outside, they're waiting to meet a King 6'8" the Great. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. They're waiting to meet some nigga that they're gonna allow to put her through the mattress that night. That's why they come outside dressed like that. They don't go, I'm not only for my friends. That's cap. That's what they tell ugly niggas. The niggas they want, they're going. When I lived in Florida and I would go downtown Orlando to go bag chicks, that was the only place for me to go bag chicks when I lived in Florida. When I would go to downtown Orlando, all those chicks came outside to get chose by niggas. They acted like they wasn't, but there's like almost none of them go to the club. They just walk outside all day where there's a bunch of thirsty ass niggas that holler at them all day. She just wants the right thirsty nigga to come up to her, and she's going. And I've had nights where it was like instantaneous meeting. Like as soon as we met, shorty, we was already going back to the crib. Like it was. I learned chicks come outside, get dressed, they hang out at certain spots because they want to get waxed that night. And if she don't find a nigga she want to get waxed by, then she go home. If she find a nigga she thinks is a little bit cool, she might give him the Instagram and get a number, but she never gonna link. You see what I'm saying? And that's why my number one rule is if she's not leaving with me that night, it's a dub. But we're not doing that texting shit in the morning because you go now I'm just texting you because you want some attention and it's not gonna go nowhere. I'm always on some like you trying to pull up with me right now, right now, right now, right now, right now. Let's go right now. You're like, damn, bro, that's a little OD. No, it's not OD. When you meet women in nightlife, it's now or never. Keep that in mind. Put that shit in y'all notes. When you meet women in nightlife, it's now or never. Don't try to get the number and link up with her later. It's now or never. It's now or never. Yo, like you want to come with me right now? Maybe you go to one more spot, get her a little bit more lit. You know, like she feels your vibe out. But once she's going like that already, you take her to the club. She's gonna have her hands in your pants, off the rip. What is this nigga talking about? Smart women chase men who care for them. I guess it's care give or who care for them, provide for them, and intent to be together forever. Women don't want to be smashed and dashed by a 6'2" fuckboy. Who told you women want a man that's going to take care of them and provide for them? Who told you that? Who told you that? Who told you that? They did? Who told you that? I mean, listen, man. I see it all the time. Y'all niggas be needing that Maslow's. I think I need to put a book out. I think we've gotten to the point where I need to put a book out. I need to sell a book. I'm gonna write a book about the Maslow's hierarchy of needs as it pertains to women. I think it's time I put out a book. Because y'all niggas need to understand something about women that I could clear as day see y'all do not understand about women. I can see it. I just don't get it. You just don't get it. When a woman already has her basic needs met, sometimes they don't even have their basic needs met. Women live in fantasy. They enjoy the fantasy. Fantasies get created by your imagination. Your imagination is created by what you are able to perceive subconsciously. Men of status, height, stature, right? But clout, desirability. Women will trade food and water just to lay next to that nigga. And he don't have to give her nothing. That's why women tend to get pregnant by the niggas they want to get pregnant by and pin the baby on the guy she knows is going to take care of the baby. You still don't understand women. I see a lot of you men do not understand women still. And it's sad and it's scary that us as men, we get to this age where we don't understand women still. If you guys are enjoying the stream, hit the like button. Bless the Cash App. Hit the like button if you are enjoying the stream. Oh, my hair look fucking crazy. Jesus Christ. Barber. Need a barber. Women are comfortable being single moms globally. Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. I'm telling you guys, after living in these third world countries, I see women that would trade food and water for dick. Like I'm literally telling you, this is what it is. It's not different. You know, I see women every day trade food and water for dick every single day. I see them do it. So I know they do it. I know they do it. keep thinking that you have a girl that's not trading food and water for dick. You're gonna be very shocked to see that they do that shit. That's why I be trying to tell you guys, like, you really don't have to. You don't have to simp. You don't have to give her this amount she's asking for. Sometimes you do, if you know what I'm saying, but most of the time you really don't need to do none of that shit. Okay. She's just manipulating you into making you think that you have to do these things for her, and you really don't. All right, chat. Any other videos that we want to go over? Let me know. Oh, I mean, let's go over this video right here. So shout out to Travel X Motivate. I just did an interview with him. So I want to play this little clip for you guys real quick and see what you guys think. Real quick. Let's play this. Nothing, you will not crash out harder than being in Pattaya. And people will probably ask me, what city you think is more lit, Medellin or Pattaya? I'm gonna tell you, Pattaya.
Wow.
Nothing, you will not crash out harder than being in Pattaya, because it's 10:46 p.m. where I'm at right now. I could take a nap for 2-3 hours and go outside and drink the entire morning. And I'm gonna have 70 different places I can go to get completely drunk, and it's going to be filled with women everywhere. Medellin has a cutoff point. Cuts off at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., maybe sometimes 4. A couple clubs might go till 7, but not a lot of them. Pattaya is all night long, 24/7, constant, just turn up. So there's more room for you to like destroy yourself, I think, inside of Pattaya, but it's also, Medi's not that far off either. What do you guys think about that? Do you think Pattaya is more tempting? Is there more temptation in Pattaya than there is in Medellin? I think going back to Medellin, I think I'm going to be able to stay away from nightlife much easier, because here inside of Pattaya, the temptation was just constant. Constant temptation, bro. Said, ask normal ladies that don't want to be smashed and dashed or risk becoming pregnant and abandoned, dumping them because they have huge emotional harm. And yeah, but see, I think some women do have. I think some women do have very strong values and principles that were instilled by their fathers or the men in their life, that they shouldn't be giving themselves away so easily. But I think the majority of women don't. So the majority of women, when they see a man that is like clouded up, it's almost like he's taking the role and like the admiration that she would have gave her father and giving it to this dude. So they do come outside and get smashed and dashed. Not all of them, but most of them do come outside and get smashed and dashed. They just might not have met a dude yet that they would let smash and dash them. But some girls, and also something that you should know about women too, is that women pretend like they wanted you to be more serious with them because they don't want to come off like hoes. So they almost want to put the guilt on you and make you feel like you manipulated her, when really all she wanted was dick from the start. She just didn't want to say that, because if she says that to you, she's going to look like a hoe. Trust me, I know the game. I talk to women. I have friends. Like, I know what these women do. Like, they don't want to come off like a hoe, but they want you to slut them out. That's literally why she's where you met her at. That's why she let you get the cheeks that early. Like, you think it's because you were just so handsome, you just made her change her mind about you? Like, no, like, she wanted to get her cheeks clapped. She wanted a nigga to bust all in it. Like, she desires that the same way you do. and she doesn't need emotional investment. She doesn't need to be in love with you. She's caving to her primary carnal instinct is to get splashed in. Now, if she gets a guy that wants to splash in her who's what she actually wants and stick around, well, then she hit the lottery. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what she feels like. But usually she, when they're going for the King 6'8", the Greats, the Chris Browns, and this, that, she just, in her head, she already perceives him as the highest value possible nut that's going to bust in her. And she knows he's not going to stick around. And then when the women don't want to be a single mom, that's when they go and make sure they have a little boyfriend that they could try to pin the baby on. That's what they do. And they do it a lot. They actually do this so much. In certain countries, they try to pass laws where you can't do DNA testing before you claim the baby because they already know there's a 30-40% chance the baby's not yours, but they need someone to take care of the baby, or this woman's going to need government assistance that they don't have. Because most women, now that they have like sexual liberation basically all over the planet, they can sleep with whoever they want. So what they do is they sleep with whoever they want. Some of them try to make a King 6'8" the Great or Chris Brown or a Mosa commit to them, but they know they're not going to get that commitment. They know they won't. They just, you feel like the same way you want to hit a baddie and cross it off your checklist, she want to hit a dude that she think is super that guy. You know what I'm saying? And she doesn't need the commitment, but now the difference is that the slut shaming thing happens more with them than it does with us. So they try to cover it up and tell you that she wants a relationship. She wants to be in a commitment. They'll tell you all this shit, even though it's not true. Women do this a lot. There was nothing about this interaction that made it seem like you wanted to have a husband. You wanted to get put through the mattress, like, you know what I'm saying? And you wanted to be kissed on and grabbed on and all the things a man is going to do to you. You wanted that. And you wanted it from a man that looked like that guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how they think. Only after they get their own post-nut clarity, and that's when they go, oh, well, are you going to commit to me? If I get pregnant, are you going to take care of the baby? Like, you weren't thinking about that at first. You didn't ask me those questions beforehand because you didn't care about that shit. Places that have less harder access devices will be better long-term for your health, mental state, and finances. I actually think Thailand is one of those places. We just have to get out of Bangkok and get out of Pattaya. I think Thailand is great if you can get away from just city life, because city life in these countries are always like built around a red light district because sex sells. I think Medi is also a good place to get away from vices. Like you, in my personal opinion, you have to go out of your way when you live in Medi, not when you're visiting. You have to go out of your way to constantly be around hoes and liquor. Like, you have to go to designated places for that. In Pattaya, it's all over the city. Every other corner is a list of girls at a fucking massage place or a bar going, chocolate man, sawadika. Like, they're constantly trying to get you to. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't even know how anyone can even try to say Medi is more tempting. It's not more tempting. You just need to get your ass outside of Poblado. Y'all niggas don't go to La Setenta. Let's be serious. Y'all not going to La Setenta. Those are the only two places where I know gringos go to party and turn up. Outside of that, it's just a bunch of family shit. People drinking beers with their family, playing games. If you don't want to drink inside of Colombia, you can avoid drinking for sure. Your vices. Now, if you're a drug addict, which I know some of these dudes are, they do drugs. I think you'll get caught up in drugs a lot, when you come to Colombia, because I've seen dudes that probably never had a habit pick up a habit when they came to Colombia. I've seen that. they're snorting whatever is coming in them little ass baggies. Like you wasn't a druggie back in your country, but you're a druggie now that you're in Colombia is crazy. Said they both gonna run your pockets, and at least the Latina's hot. Yeah, I think it's gonna come down to looks for a lot of guys too, because some of these girls want you to go dig so much, you're gonna be looking at her like, bitch, you're not even that bad. Like, you don't even look that good. I think you feel better about it when shorty look good as fuck. You like, all right, well, fuck it, I'll give her a little bit of money. You know what I'm saying? But do we have any more videos that y'all want me to react to? Oh, I want to talk about this. This is something I think that we should talk about. Let's talk about this. Guys, I'm telling y'all, man, this shit happens a lot more than what y'all think, man.
But yeah, well, I found out about a year ago that she wasn't mine. So it's kind of
a year ago.
Yeah.
How old was
16. Right?
you? Had
I was
so
doing
you
a
had a
trust
daughter
fund.
for 16 years.
Yeah, I was doing a trust fund, and then my accountant and my lawyer was like, "Yo, this is kind of big. You should take a DNA test so we can put it in the folder." I'm like, "All right." So I tell her it's a COVID test, swab, home test, not mine. I'm like, weird. It's probably just a cheap test. Get a better one. Do it again. Not mine. Ain't no way. I could have swore my mom was a virgin. Obviously, I didn't know how big my dick was back then, so everybody felt like a virgin in the beginning. So I'm like, ain't no way. So I research and I find the best genetic doctor. Fly him to my home, take the test.
But at this
Not
point,
mine.
she knows that it's a DNA test.
No. I'm like, baby, my assistant have COVID. Oh, another one got COVID. I just want to check everybody.
What was the conversation like with the mother?
So she was with me in Miami for like 2 weeks or whatever. And it was time for me to bring her home. I kind of kept it quiet. And she goes in. I'm like, hey, tell your mom to come outside. My mom will come out. And she's like, oh, hey, I need some money for this. I said, okay, that's fine. Here, I handle the paper. She opened it. Ain't no way. Whatever. I'll take my own test. I'm like, well, you can have some hair right now, boo. This is the best way you can get. I mean, I had a daughter.
So Jason Love found out his daughter for over 16 years wasn't his. Some people in the comments are saying that's crazy that could even happen to a guy like Jason Love. I'm not surprised. Like I said, a lot of us think in our heads if we're this rich, genuine, generous, good-looking, big dick, fuck good ass guy, our girl won't do it to us. It can happen to you, bro. So he's been providing for the family and her, obviously, under the guise that this is his daughter. And then basically when he's putting together his trust fund and things like that, he's, advised to just, I guess, like do a DNA test for him to ultimately find out after 16 years it's not his. And like I told you guys earlier, like I said it, like we're not encouraged to do DNA tests at the time of birth. We're not encouraged, and it's also really it costs a lot of money to try to do a DNA test when the baby's unborn. But it's much easier once the baby's born to just do a DNA test. But we're not encouraged to do so. The woman, puts up a fight about it, things like that. And usually, in my head, any woman that's going to put up a fight about doing any DNA testing once a child is born is because she already knows she was no good when, you know what I'm saying? Like she was on some bullshit. So women are always going to pin the baby on the guy that has the most resources. She's going to pin the baby on the guy that she thinks is going to stick around and take care of the child. And he taking care of the child, taking care of her mom. He's doing what a real man should. And it looks like he just stopped claiming shorty after a while. He's like, yo, that's not even my kid. So I've been paying all this money and it's not my kid. And you can't sue the woman for that. You can't take her to court for that because that's how the system is basically designed. The system is designed in such a way where it's like there needs to be some parental support from a man, whether he is the father or not. So, I mean, one dude in the final form, I see your comment. He said, if you don't get a DNA test of the kid as a man, then that's your fault. We are in America. But yeah, but the thing is, I think a lot of dudes, like I have such a fucked up mindset. I could meet a woman as a virgin if I go to work, if I leave the house for 45 minutes and I know we have a neighbor, I would never put it past my woman to invite the neighbor into the crib. I would never put it past her because I know women do sneaky ass shit like that. Like they get off on just being sneaky. The problem with that is that you're never going to know if it's your woman. You're never going to know. You could tell yourself all day, no, I know. You're never going to know it's your woman. You won't know. She can seem like she's promiscuous as fuck. When she's with you, she really just turns all that shit off. And then she could come to you like she's an angel and really like that's what she's doing. So obviously he's saying, yo, I thought she was a virgin when I was with her. So she obviously went and was sleeping with another dude, probably really early in her like sexual life, got pregnant, and she just pinned the baby on Jason Love. You know what I mean? Like, guys, I'm coming right back. Please leave your commentary. I'm going to be right back. Yeah, man. That shit is crazy, bro. That shit is crazy, bro. It can happen to any one of us. Like I said, I strongly encourage you guys to always do a DNA test. You don't know what your girl doing. Unless you had eyes on her, weeks before and weeks after or months after, like every single moment of the day, basically. You don't know, man. I'm coming back. It is fucking brick. All right, shout out to those of you guys that stayed on the stream. It is way too cold. All right, it says you guys are living in a bubble. Most women don't do this shit. Women are scared to get pregnant and become a single mother. That's why majority of women are only monogamous with one boyfriend. I have been in several countries now, and I will personally tell you that there are more single mothers in the world than there are mothers with children. You go to Japan, there's a high single mother rate. It's not as high as some of these other places, but it's high. A lot of Japanese dudes don't have women by them. You go to Africa, there's a high single mother rate. America has a high single mother rate. Thailand has a high single mother rate. Colombia has a high single mother rate. DR has a high single mother rate. I think Brazil has a high single mother rate. I mean, what are we talking about here? Guys, hit the like button, man. We do have 10 tickets back out for sale, so you guys can go check out the tickets. If you guys want your ticket, tap in with me. If any of you guys were having issues with the memberships too, I know one or two of you guys were having issues trying to access your membership. One of you guys placed a test payment somehow. I don't know how the fuck you did that, but I don't know how you did it. I don't know if you hacked some shit. You got like temporary access to the website without paying for it, but I caught that within like 10 minutes. So, but if you guys are going to have to resubscribe if you want access to the content, whatever, you guys know it's $15 a month for access to everything, the app, the Discord, any of the special perks, even the consent app. You guys can see there's a free tier and a paid tier. You get access to all of that for your same $15 a month. Make sure you hit me up. Make sure that you guys get all of your access codes and things like that. If you guys would like to purchase a ticket to come to the Homies Hub Meetup, they're back on sale currently. I'll drop the link in the chat one more time for those of you guys that want to get into the general admission. Okay, so I'm dropping that link in the chat one time. You guys would like to join in. Says, I've been telling dudes I trust my bitch so long as my eyes are open and she's on my line of sight. Every time I blink, I stop trusting shorty. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not mad at that. And maybe I've seen too much. You could see that, your viewpoint is skewed because you fuck with all these hoes. But I'm like, bro, I went to college. I went to school. Like, I went to places where we are supposed to see good in women, and I have seen the worst in women. The only women I think are faithful are the women that don't have any other option. She can't even, like the only way I could see a chick being faithful, to be honest with you, is if there's no other men that exist on Earth. And even then, I've seen bitches go fuck, a horse, fuck a dog. Like, all this human dick walking Earth. And I've seen women go sleep with dogs. So, women, these are the gatekeepers to sex. They can have sex with anybody they want. Like, all they have to do is offer pussy to a nigga. 9 times out of 10, they're gonna say yes to it. And I've seen them go hop on a dog or hop on a horse, bro. Literally, like, go after a dog. So, sorry. Yeah. If I don't got shorty in my line of sight, I'll stop trusting her. I've seen what women do. Numbers tell you to stop trusting women. Stories tell you to stop trusting women. Social media, they tell you how much they cheat on their own podcast. But y'all still be out here trusting. I learned the hard way. I only trust a woman as far as I can see them. Yeah. Yeah. It's like us as men, we try to do this whole, it's not all of them, it's just the girls you're choosing. Or we try to act like another dude is damaged because he don't trust women. I'm not saying walk around thinking every girl you're with is cheating on you. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is you expect their intentions to be pure, and they're never pure. There is no biological survival reason instinctually for women to be pure and honest to men. If they're going to be just as driven as we are, just as ambitious as we are, but they know they don't have the strength to do it, then what you think her next best thing is to do? Deception. So I'm telling you, I'm going to write a book. I'm probably going to be the most hated man for a couple of generations after I write that book. But I want to write a book on this shit. Like, I think the only men that think there are good women are men that have never experienced a woman truly. They're still looking at women through the lens of how he looked at his own mother. Your mother was a completely different person to you than she was to your father, bro. Totally different. Your mother had more genuine love for you than she did your own dad. Now, that's not to say there are no good women. I know there are good women. They're timid. They don't, they don't act on these things. Maybe they think them, but they don't act on it. But most women, they're doing something to gain a super advantage over. Like some man is paying the price. For every woman that exists and she's of legal age, 25, 40, 60, 70, there's some man in his life that paid a great price just for dealing with her. Some man. Maybe you didn't pay that price, but some man's paying that price. Say nasty, nasty word. Maybe having a one-on-one relationship goes against human nature. I think so, bro. I don't think women are really designed to be with, to be with one man, and I don't think men are designed to be with one woman. Everything they do just points to the fact, everything we do, it just points to the fact that, like, I don't think we're supposed to be monogamous. I just don't think so. I don't. Sorry, I'm like chowing down. I gotta turn my camera off for a second. Maybe some of you guys might try to disagree, but I think women voluntarily choose to be with one man for a certain point in time. I don't think they all want to be with one man for the rest of their life, especially if it doesn't suit them to do so. Nigga said, damn, nigga, slow down. Shut up, nigga. Yeah, just because I know I'm traveling down right now, I have to turn my camera off. You're in a bubble of hedonistic women, bro. I think the way I feel about women started in college, though. I don't think it started when I started coming overseas. I think when I came here, I just stopped like I can see the real reason why they do shit more clearly. It's always something with them: revenge, drugs, money. I think living in the U.S., you live in a matrix too. I think when you live in the U.S., you meet women that can provide for themselves. So because you meet a lot of women that can provide and take care of themselves, you're under the impression that this is how women should be. And you don't realize when you go to other countries, it's almost impossible for women to take care of themselves if they're not selling box. They have two options: go sell food or sell box. And box pays way more than selling food does. So a lot of them have to deal with the fact that they don't want to sell box all the time, but some of them decide that they will do it all the time. Some of them decide that they'll do it sometimes. Well, when you go to a poor country, if a woman doesn't have a husband, she doesn't have a father that's taking care of her, they almost all resort to the same thing. And now when you come to a first world country like the US and you see women are still selling box, they just have different ways of doing it now. No, take me on a date. I need a man that's going to provide. Or they file for that divorce and they fight to take half your wealth. Come on, bro. The problem is that you guys separate women based on what they do. Like, I can take some black Air Forces and some white Air Forces, and it's the same sneaker, bro. They're just a different color. Even if we're not designed to be monogamous for life, rationally, women will only have sex if there is emotional bond, if the man has long-term intention, because of pregnancy and single motherhood is high. I want to know if you can prove that. Because I thought the same thing. You would think women would do that even more in these poor countries, right? Like, you would think they would only have sex with men that's going to take care of them. And that's not what they're doing. Girls inside of Colombia are fucking at 12 years old. Like, they're fucking other 12-year-olds. Or even dudes that's older. Jesus. Like, some of it is voluntarily. Some of it's not. But, you know, I know a girl that told me that she was in Venezuela. She was doing, like, she was giving it to niggas for, like, favors. Like, if a dude did a favor for her, she would just fuck the dude. She, like, you know what I'm saying? So, because she knew that that's what they wanted, and that's how she could get what she wanted. And she was young. So, I mean, here's how I see it. If most women in the world are a certain way, and only in America they are not that way, I'm going to bank that the way that women appear to be in most countries is how they really are. I don't think women need security to lay down with a man. I think they're going to lay down with a man if she finds him attractive. That's it. And her attraction level to him needs to be higher than whatever discipline that she has in her own head. As long as that man can continue to sell her the idea that he's a good pick, and that whatever she's told herself he is how she comes across, then she's going to sleep with him for sure. She'll worry about the money and the finance and the long-term commitment after she's already slept with him. Most humans in all of history form pair bonds. We're getting mad at what we naturally did all throughout history because we were brainwashed. Women seem more in tune with instinct. Men are ideal. I think men are idealistic in what they would like from women. And I think women are more in tune with their instincts, yeah. Their instincts yell survival. And there is nothing you can do or say that will override that. Nothing. Nothing at all. The only difference when you come to third world countries is that women have to be more abrupt and less subtle with it because they can't afford to try to get this money out of you quietly. A woman in the U.S. can be married to you for decades. And if she's not being pleased sexually, she'll start smashing that nigga at work and you won't know. And she'll have these flings with these guys for years. And she'll try to downplay it to both of y'all so that both of you guys keep her around and give her the protection and give her the provision. Like, yeah, bro. Me and you are just gonna have to agree to disagree on that one, man. We're just gonna have to agree to disagree on that one, brody. I'm gonna stand on women don't need financial security to sleep with a guy. They don't. If women have I think if a woman has a place where she could rest her head, she knows she can get food. It doesn't have to be stable, but she knows it's there. Like she's not in immediate danger. I 100% think she could sleep with a guy and be okay with the fact that she didn't get anything. Now, can she be more wanting because of her circumstance? Yeah. She would like if this guy would be the guy that invited her into her home to live. She would like if this guy would take her on dinner dates or provide food for her. She would like these things. But if she doesn't get these things, she's not going to turn off her sexual appetite because she's not getting these things. And here's the thing about men, right? And this is something you guys should know. I'm in a country where virtually there are way more women than there are financially capable men. But somehow all of these women have access to money that these men can only dream of. I've seen the same thing inside of Colombia. Why do the women have way more money than the men? Because the women are siphoning money from the men that have it, and they're using it to take care of themselves or their families. There's actually a video by, I think, Asia Boss. I got to see if I can find it. he basically broke down how the red light districts in Thailand is the biggest source of income for the country of Thailand. It was something like $17 billion a year. Asian boss. He does a video on this shit. I'm trying to see where the video's at. So so here's the video. You guys should watch this. I think it's this video. I'm not sure. You guys should watch this though. I'm not gonna play the whole video because I don't want to get copyright struck, but you guys should watch this video. All right, it's what's really going on in Thailand. The YouTube name is called Asian Boss. I'm gonna drop the link here for you guys. I believe this is the video, so it's like a 37-minute documentary. Check it out. Basically, I think he talks about how he talks about the whole like economy and shit, but he's gonna basically tell you about how much billions of dollars come into the country because of red light districts.
This country right here, in the heart of Southeast Asia, is Thai tourism, brings in an estimated money in legal loophole temples or beaches at all. Instead, they're wealthy foreigners using legal loopholes to set up companies, buy property, and quietly park money in Thailand. This form of investment tourism brings in an estimated $10 to $15 billion every year. But here's something interesting. Under Thai law, foreigners cannot own land, and they also cannot hold.
It's actually chapter 3, red light districts, where he starts talking about how much money comes into the country.
Especially in the northeastern Isan provinces. Studies show that more than 75% of sex workers send remittances home to support their families, and roughly 45 to 50% of their earnings flow back to agricultural communities.
So the money that's being pulled from these red light districts is going back into the agriculture communities, the ones that grow food. Okay? I'm just gonna break this down for y'all because you guys have to understand this shit, right? Like, you're saying the woman needs all this financial security. A woman can fuck you today for nothing and go to Walking Street tomorrow anticipating she's gonna get something because there's always money there for her. So because there's always money there for her, that's like perceived security. It's even way more in the US because she can go to WIC, food stamps. That possibility is there. So, you know what I mean? Like, and even if it wasn't fully there, right? Like, what's gonna draw the woman to want to lay down with you versus the fat, ugly ass dude? You'll see that women are not that greedy. Like, they'll take you and your broke ass over the guy with money because she's attracted to you.
When COVID-19 shut down international tourism in 2020, entire villages in northeastern Thailand faced economic collapse, not because rice farming failed, but because daughters and breadwinners working in Bangkok and Pattaya could no longer send money home. The sex industry's economic foundation lies in Thailand's deep rural-urban inequality. The northeastern Isan region, home to roughly 1/3 of the Thai population, has the lowest per capita income, averaging only about $180 per month.
$180 per month, right? Right.
In contrast, average monthly income in Bangkok can reach around $1,000. That's like making $6 per day. More than 85% of farmers in Isan cannot meet basic living expenses from agriculture alone. That economic pressure drives large-scale migration to urban centers, especially among young women. Research shows that
farmer dudes, fathers, they know they're sending their daughters to Pattaya and Bangkok, okay, to sell that cooch so that they can get money.
Women from the northeastern Isan region, especially those who are unmarried or divorced, are more likely to enter sex work, largely due to limited local job opportunities and strong pressure to financially support their families. Multiple studies and interviews in Bangkok, Pattaya, and the Northeast confirm that sex work pays 5 to 10 times more than farm labor, making it one of the few viable paths
5 to 10 times more than farm labor. And it's ultimately easier.
for many women to escape poverty. Successful migrant sex workers can earn up to $1,600 per month, and many send home roughly 45 to 50% of their income as remittances. These transfers are so common that more than half of rural households in the Northeast benefit from them, with families often openly acknowledging that daughters working in Bangkok's entertainment districts support the entire extended families, covering children's education, medical expenses, and even buying agricultural equipment.
Short time, long time. You're sending people to school, man. Be proud of yourself. Short time, long time. Listen, you dudes got to stop putting words in my mouth, okay? I never at any point in time said that they prefer the lifestyle of being S workers. I never said that. It wasn't even close. I didn't even allude to that shit this entire stream. What I said to you was that a woman does not need financial security to sleep with you if she is attracted to you. She doesn't need it. She doesn't need it. That's not to say she doesn't need it sometimes, but she doesn't absolutely need it. That's not true, because these women are sleeping with their own men, and their own men don't have shit to offer them. So you can't say that, because that can't be true. The biggest source of income in Thailand is in red light districts. If I said that, then I misspoke. But I think a large amount of their GDP and why they're financially able to sustain themselves, a big part of that money, if it's not first, second, or third, it has to be at least third, comes from foreigners. Foreigners coming in, buying property or trying to buy property, trying to build stuff. They're bringing money in that then gives them jobs. But the foreign people that's coming in and building hotels and things, they're building it for other tourists. What are tourists coming for? Yeah, sure, you came to see the temples. You came to see the Big Buddha, right? You came to go to Phuket Islands and Phi Phi Islands and things like that. But at the end of the night, especially if you're a male or a single male, you're going to have fun. And a lot of that fun, people are not setting up bars because they're going to take a chance as to whether or not you're going to come and pay for some box or not. Like, they know you're going to come and pay for some box. So they set everything up upon that. And when you start looking at the mathematics as to how much money comes in from that and then start comparing it to their exports, you're going to say to yourself, damn, even if the export makes a couple $1 billion more than the red light district stuff, when you tie the red light district into everything else is tied into, you start realizing that a lot of these economies in these other countries are built off of sex. Like, you start learning that that's what it really is. So I'm a hard no on Thailand. Why is that? Southeast Asia is a hard pass for me. There's a reason why you don't hear about millionaires and billionaires in Pattaya. Shit, Pattaya only got 2 to 3 malls. That's funny, because I actually met Chuck Liddell here. A couple millionaires come out here. I mean, you're never going to know when they're in a place like Pattaya anyway, because when they come to Pattaya, they're low key. So it's not like they're going to make a big ass announcement. People with money are traveling all over the world. So the government officials would have stepped in. Well, okay, so let's play the rest of this video because they definitely tax niggas.
Economists describe this as high price elasticity of supply, meaning that even small increases in potential earnings attract huge numbers of new workers because the only alternative is rural poverty. Over time, many villages have built social networks around this migration, with successful sex workers recruiting relatives and neighbors through trusted local connections. So, what is the Thai government actually doing about this industry when it comes to enforcement? Despite an estimated 250,000 to 300,000 active sex workers in Thailand, only about 24,000 people were arrested or fined for prostitution in 2019, roughly 10% of the industry. Systematic non-enforcement is common, as low-ranking police officers, who themselves earn only about $400 per month, routinely accept bribes from establishment owners and workers. These informal protections.
I was told by a bar manager that in Soy 6, they're not allowed to boom boom at the bar, but they have beds upstairs. So when the Thai police come and do raids, they pay them off, and they leave them alone. The bar's making money, right? The bar's gonna get a couple hundred out of you. It's gonna get a couple hundred out of every foreigner that comes in there. So the bar's making money. Bar fine. You bar fine shorty. She gotta split that with the bar. The bar's gonna take a percentage of that's gonna get that to the police, and it's gonna make sure that this establishment keeps on running. So they're getting their cut. I don't know why you would ever think they're not getting their cut. They're obviously getting their cut. They just have to do these things in a way where it doesn't look like they're complicit. Because if it looks like they're complicit, everything falls apart. It's part of the system. Nigga said Chuck Liddell. Yeah, I met Chuck Liddell, nigga. John Jones was out here too. What are you talking about? A bunch of celebrities come to Pattaya.
Payments function as a form of unofficial taxation, providing supplemental income for officers who otherwise struggle to support themselves or their families. Look, there is no denying that foreign sex tourism does represent substantial economic activity. Conservative estimates suggest that 800,000 foreign tourists visit Thailand specifically for sex tourism annually, spending an average of $5,375 each for a total of 4.3 billion US dollars.
4.3 billion US dollars comes in every single year from sex tourism. 4 billion, 5 billion, whatever the fuck he said, right? $1 billion coming every day, every year from sex tourism. Now, I like how he breaks down the math because he's going to tell you what percentage of that is from their entire GDP. So let's go into it because he's going to talk about that.
This represents approximately 10% of Thailand's official tourism revenue at peak periods. But the reality is, the integration with legitimate tourism infrastructure is pretty sophisticated. Many sex workers also work in legitimate hospitality jobs, restaurants, hotels, massage parlors during slow periods. Entertainment districts anchor broader tourism economies in cities like Bangkok, Pattaya, and Phuket, creating clusters of bars, restaurants, hotels, and services that serve both sex tourists and conventional tourists. The COVID pandemic revealed the sex industry's role as economic infrastructure. When Thailand closed its borders in March 2020, international tourism collapsed by over 80%. The accommodation and food services sector, employing 2.8 million people with 63% in informal work, faced massive unemployment. Sex workers faced particular devastation because they operated in the informal economy without unemployment benefits or social security. Research in Pattaya found that sex workers experienced complete loss of income, inability to pay rent, food insecurities, and forced return to rural families. Many had to sell possessions, borrow money at a high interest rates, or depend entirely on remittances from family members.
So I want to say this too, because he highlighted something, right? he made sure to talk about the integration of sex work into other forms of tourism. Because you have to understand, certain establishments would not even exist if they were not like you're not just coming there to just boom boom, right? You have to have a place to stay, you have to have food to eat, you have to purchase liquor. All of these things exist and they work together with the fact that you are like the main attraction is the Thai women. The Thai women are going to get their cut, but you're going to be spending money to stay there, and there's going to be things that's keeping you there. So you have to understand, even though they're getting billions of dollars and they're attributing billions of dollars to sex work every single year, you still contribute to many other things. And even if you're not here for that, there are at least 1 million people a year that are here for that, and they have facilities for all of them. I walk around Pattaya, you can get a cheap room for a couple hours. Why would you need a cheap room for just a few hours? Why? They make money off the fact that there's bars, and maybe you can't boom boom shorty at the bar. You're going to take her to the little cheap room. That's what they're anticipating. So they start their businesses and build their businesses off this shit. Like you have to understand it. Y'all thinking these numbers is not inflated is crazy. Who the fuck is going to inflate sex work numbers? Bro, shut your ass up, nigga. Someone says, stop this fake woke shit. I don't know if that's at me or if that's at someone else. I'm not trying to be fake woke. I think I'm giving you guys real concrete evidence and numbers.
The rural impact was equally severe. Villages in northeastern Thailand that had become dependent on remittance.
Hey guys, hit the like button on y'all way in, man. I ain't gonna keep doing these long ass streams if y'all can't hit the like button. Hit the like button. Send a super chat. Bless the Cash App if you learning something or you are enjoying these streams or you want to see these streams continue. Okay. Support the community. All right, we've been 3 hours pretty strong.
From urban sex work faced economic crisis. Families could no longer afford children's education, medical expenses, or agricultural inputs. Some rural areas experienced reverse migration as unemployed daughters returned home, increasing pressure on already struggling agricultural communities. The government COVID relief programs largely excluded sex workers because their work is illegal. They couldn't access formal unemployment benefits, small business loans, or worker protection programs. This forced many to seek help from NGOs, religious organizations, or loan sharks, creating additional economic vulnerabilities. But once Thailand gradually reopened to tourists in 2021 and 2022, employment in entertainment districts recovered faster than many other sectors. Rural remittance flows resumed, village economies stabilized, and urban service sectors dependent on sex industry customers.
Look at how their whole economy stabilizes once tourism can come back. And the entertainment sectors bounce back the fastest. Come on, bro. If this doesn't show you how sex runs the world, you think this video is woke? I just think he's breaking down the facts. I don't think he's on some like campaign against like sex work. I think he's just talking the truth and the numbers of it. I think if you're going to go to these countries, you should understand the financial like effects of you being there.
And recovering. Yet in Thailand's poorest districts, poverty can become so desperate that a tragic undercurrent emerges. In provinces where average incomes barely cover subsistence, some families driven by starvation and lack of alternatives fall prey to traffickers who promise lump sum payments.
All right, we're not getting into that. I don't even want to see nothing about that shit. Anyways, yeah. Desperation is tough, but Oh, I'm not about to sympathize with a nigga selling his child. I'm not. Sorry, can't do it. I live in Thailand. I know what's really going on, and most people who open bars fail here. The numbers are inflated. Of course, most people that open bars anywhere on the planet fail, but you're not thinking about the people that make money. And the people that make money, how much girls that they actually employ. Think about that, because that's actually more important than the bars that fail. Bar girls make money. I know bar girls that make almost $3,000 a month. That doesn't mean all of them are making that, but Pattaya wouldn't be what it was if most of the people that come to Pattaya failed to make money. That's impossible. It's literally impossible. A girl could make $15 3 times this week, and that's more money than she would have made at any other job in less time, too. They literally are getting paid to fucking exist. I'm talking like even bottom of the barrel Thai chicks that niggas are not even looking at. They're making money. So if that money she could send a little 50, 60 home to help with the family and help with school and help with this and help with that, they will. And that's what pushes them forward. Like one thing that I would have to say, when you like see sex work in some of these other countries, you can see that money they get actually goes towards their families. A lot of them are not blowing it the way like people inside America would. Like a girl, and she got $13,000 from Lil Baby. She's spending that $13,000 to do some dumb shit. Maybe she might help out her little baby a little bit, but she's spending that money on straight up consumerism. If a girl out here gets the money, she's feeding her family, she's putting her babies through school. Like she's doing a lot of shit with that money, and then she goes out to drink every day. I mean, that's something that they're gonna do too. So. So of course, any S work in any country can make $3K a month. What's wrong in that? Because that's more than 15 times the average monthly salary. So my whole point, for those of you guys that are obviously not listening to the stream, my whole point is that sex work drives a significant portion of the entire economy here in Thailand. It drives a lot of things. Even if on paper it's not the highest income source for the country, it is tied to so many other businesses. It's damn near keeping the country afloat because of how much money that comes in and how fast it comes in. And there virtually is no real cost. Like it's like free money. Like agriculture is going to need the cultivation of land. You're going to need materials. You're going to need equipment. Sex work, she just needs to have a vagina. Well, she's already born with that, so money's going to come in. That's what I said. Women make the world go round. When you're with your chick Paisa, you even tip the waiter to make yourself look good in front of her so that she won't say you're cheap. Yeah, I was with a girl, and the guy brought me a water. He gave me back 20 baht. The water was only 80 baht, and he gave me back a full 20 bill. I always think that you don't want a tip when you give me back a full 20 bill. You should give me 2 coins so that I give you 1. I try to take the money, and she does this every time because she's a tipper. So she'll see me do that, and she'll take the money out of my hand and give it to the nigga. Like, and I'm like, all right, whatever. He could take fucking 20 baht. How much is 20 baht, chat? What's 20 baht? 20 baht, 64 cents. He could have that fucking 20 baht. I don't give a fuck about the 20 baht, right? But for him, if he gets tipped 20 baht 10 times that night, he just made $6. He's already getting, you know what I'm saying? Like $6 is what some of these motherfuckers getting paid in a whole day of hard labor and work. I was in the Philippines. She gets paid $8 a day to clean, dress up, sweep, mop, all these cribs. She'll be working for 8 hours. She's going to get paid $1 an hour, maybe more like 50 cents an hour. And she got to make up everybody's bed, clean up all the nasty shit you got going on, use condoms. She got to clean all that shit up for $8 a day. So if a girl out here is making $3,000 a month, like how can we? Some of you niggas not even making $3,000 a month. So how can we even try to undermine how much money they're making doing sex work? Like that's a huge thing to talk about. That should make you understand a country. Like, you know, you should know how they make money. Just like when you go out of town to see a concert, you spend hotel, flight. Yeah, bro. Restaurants, yeah. So Bangkok at least got Central C coming, but these ninjas play Kendrick every day in 808. Why they don't get him since it makes so much money? All right, this nigga is just choosing to be fucking ignorant. All right, do we have anything more to react to? If not, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I don't really have much else, but I appreciate you guys for tuning into the stream. Make sure that you guys bless the Cash App. It's your boy $Homies Hub. Hit the like button. And yeah, man, make sure that you guys come out to the party. Like I said, tickets are back on sale, so you guys can come. We have about 10 more tickets back out on sale. It's gonna be a good vibe. It's gonna be great for content, things like that. Let me see. Let me actually make sure I post that link again in the chat. I'll keep the stream up for a little bit as we go to our exit. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, staying tapped in for as long as you have. I'll post this link one more time so you guys can join in. It's your boy. Peace.
Yeah. She know me as king, but today I told her she'll see me as sin or a God. Bow down, it'll give me your eyes. I come before you, but not as a mirage. To be the answer to all of your prayers. Get it now instead of waiting on later. Need a man that isn't stricken by greed. I'm only stricken when you get on your knees. Girl, don't pray for me, you can pray to me. It's blasphemous if you don't believe, cause I bear the fruit, but not off the tree. But I bear the fruit to show you you're free. Don't pray for me. All the things you wanna say for me, you can say to me. Activate my inner savior. Can't watch you act on your inner nature. I can't watch you slide down that pole. Watch new niggas take you home. I'm here to save your soul and purify you with that bro. I can't just sit back and just watch you. You got a heavy burden, I'ma spot you. You feeling sick, I'll be a doctor. I want you to love me. I want you to love me like a God that you ain't never seen. I wanna be the heaven you ain't never been. I wanna perk 11 that's been meddling. Life's a trip, keep you pedaling. Let my love just settle in. I write you letters in cursive. Just let me be the one you worship. Yeah, worship. You can pray to me, you can worship. Worship, worship. You can pray to me, you can worship. Worship, worship. You can pray to me, you can pray to me, you can pray to me, you can worship. You can worship me. You can worship me. Hey, pray to me, you can worship. Pray to me, you can worship. Hey, pray to me, you can worship. Worship, worship. Hey. Yeah. She know me as king, but today I told her she'll see me as sin or a God. Bow down, it'll give me your eyes. I come before you, but not as a mirage. To be the answer to all of your prayers. Get it now instead of waiting on later. Need a man that isn't stricken by greed. I'm only stricken when you get on your knees. Girl, don't pray for me, you can pray to me. It's blasphemous if you don't believe, cause I bear the fruit, but not off the tree. But I bear the fruit to show you you're free. Don't pray for me. All the things you wanna say for me, you can say to me. Activate my inner savior. Can't watch you act on your inner nature. I can't watch you you slide down that pole. Watch new niggas take you home. I'm here to save your soul and purify you with that roll. I can't just sit back and just watch you. You got a heavy burden, I'ma spot you. You feeling sick, I'll be a doctor. I want you to love me. I want you to love me. Like a God that you ain't never seen. I wanna be to heaven you ain't never been. I wanna purge 11 that's been meddling. Life's a trip, keep you pedaling. Let my love just settle in. I write you letters in cursive. Just let me be the one you worship. Yeah, worship. You can pray to me, you can worship. Worship, worship. You can pray to me, you can worship. Worship, worship. You can pray to me, you can pray to me, you can pray to me, you can worship. Worship me. You can worship me. Hey, pray to me, you can worship. Pray to me, you can worship. Hey, pray to me, you can worship. Worship, worship. Hey. Yeah. She know me as king, but today I told her she'll see me as sin or a God. Bow down, it'll give me your eyes. I come before you, but not as a mirage. To be the answer to all of your prayers. Get it now instead of waiting on later. Need a man that isn't stricken by greed. I'm only stricken when you get on your knees. Girl, don't pray for me, you can pray to me. It's blasphemous if you don't believe. Cause I bear the fruit, but not off the tree. But I bear the fruit to show you you're free. Don't pray for me. All the things you wanna say for me, you can say to me. Activate my inner savior. Can't watch you act on your inner nature. I can't watch you slide down that pole. Watch new niggas take you home. I'm here to save your soul and purify you with that roll. I can't just sit back and just watch you. You got a heavy burden, I'ma spot you. You feeling sick, I'll be a doctor. I want you to love me. I want you to love me. Like a God that you ain't never seen. I wanna be to heaven you ain't never been. I wanna purge 11 that's been meddling. Life's a trip, keep you pedaling. Let my love just settle in. I write you letters in cursive. Just let me be the one you worship. Yeah, worship. You can pray to me, you can worship. Worship, worship. You can pray to me, you can worship. Worship, worship. You can pray to me, you can pray to me, you can pray to me, you can worship. Worship me, you can worship me. Hey, pray to me, you can worship. Pray to me, you can worship. Hey, pray to me, you can worship. Worship, worship. Hey. Yeah. She know me as king, but today I told her she'll see me as sin or a God. Bow down, it'll give me your eyes.